Minutes ago, hopefully they all got in. Clare will play against the breeze here in this first half, and a pretty strong breeze it is. It's an all Waterford lineup with Nicky O'Toole as referee, Sean Walsh and Tomas Walsh acting as linesmen, and the fourth official is Jackie Bray as well. So it's an all Port Lawyer here out in the middle of the field. Nicky O'Toole, the 2026 Munster Full Field Under 20 Hurling Championship Final, a place in the All-Ireland Final awaits the winners here, I'm told. And again, but there's absolutely nobody thinking about that at the moment. Referee Nicky O'Toole, game up and running here in the middle of the field, and Tipperary will have almost had a ball into their hand, but now it's Daniel Costello. Now it's broke up to the middle of the field. Now it's picked up by Charlie Ryan. It's a long ball down to the corner. Heading into the corner is Robert Loftus, been chasing down there. Jamie Orman trying to get his hands on the ball, back over to the far side. Ball breaks into the centre, picked up out there in the middle of the field, whipping that ball across. Tiernan Ryan trying to move that ball across, but Tipperary is striking it. Eva Costigan, it's a high ball dropping in. Mark Sheedy is trying to keep an eye on it. Again, looking, the sun was beaming into his eyes there. I just thought for a moment that again he was finding it extremely difficult to spot the ball. Up they go for it. Go Purple spotting the ball out here at the moment from Marco Cleary. Marco is going through, bounces the ball off the ground. Now can he strike it? Sends the dummy. Again he's still going through into the centre again, trying to get the ball across there to this side. Oh, the ball is taken off of Paul Rogers. He comes back out. Will he finish it? He will. What a run from Marco Cleary. Great finish, Paul Rogers. It could easily have been a green one, Tommy. No doubt about that, even in the opening seconds.
Yeah, Cleary picked up the ball, you know, and it looked like there was no danger, but beat the first defender, went all the way to the 21, got turned over, but Paul Rogers did the sensible thing, put it over the bar. Good start from Clare.
Great work out there in the middle of the field by Jamie Orman. Gets the ball out into the centre. It's a long ball from way out the field from the stick of Stephen Tobin, but again the ball goes to the right of the goal and it goes wide. Puck out goes out to Matthew Holland, and Matthew up along the line here looking for, out in the middle of the field, looking for Daniel Costello, and Daniel selling the dummy up along the line, looking back to Fred Hegarty coming onto the ball here at the moment. Was a long ball, it's a diagonal ball. Tomas O'Connor heading out there. Can he get control of it? Right on his back there is Evan Morris. He does get control of it. Now he's trying to strike it, moves the ball into the centre, gets a brilliant ball back. Just the ball going just astray here at the moment, but again coming out there neatly was Jamie Mylan again across to the far side, setting out the dummy. There is Michael Collins from way out the field, dropping that one in, and Michael Collins sends the ball straight over the bar. Once again, two attacks were Clare, 2 points on the board. The Tipperary's no score.
Yeah, very confident start. I think, you know, assured on the ball, their touch is good. Tip win their own puck out now through.
It goes to Tiernan Ryan from way out the field. We'll keep an eye on this one. It's going right to the right of the goal, and it goes wide. Mark Sheedy back on the goal once again, getting ready for the puck out. Down here to our right hand side, it's a ball. It's right down the centre. Again, up they go for Michael Collins going up. Ball breaking into the centre. About picked up by Adam Ryan, trying to get it across, but Daniel Costello racing in there. Gets it out to Michael Collins. He goes to the ground. It's going to be a free in for Clare into the breeze right down here just inside the 45 metre line, and Fred Hegarty is lining up to take this one. 2 points to no score it is here at the moment, with the clock telling us there'll be 3 minutes on the clock by the time Fred Hegarty will strike this ball into the goal down to our left hand side, the Innis Road goal.
Yeah, nice start for the free taker, although he's into the breeze, you know, he'd probably drill it about a yard or two over the crossbar. Nice one to start with.
It's again Fred Hegarty outstanding the last night in Páirc Uí Chaoimh, no doubt about that. 8 points on the board the first night, 8 the last night, and again 3 of those from play, 5 from frees, and that hopefully is his first of many before the night is out here. Fred Hegarty sitting the ball straight over the bar. 3.5 minutes on the clock, 3 points to no score on the board. Clare lead.
Yeah, again Tip wing forward switched positions, and it was noticeable that the wing back didn't follow, so Tip now in possession.
And Tip in possession, getting the ball back once again. Tiernan Ryan from way out the field. This one is going in, but again that ball is going right across the goal, and it's going wide. Getting ready, Mark Sheedy once again back and gets the ball out to the far side, trying to get that ball into his hand is Robert Loftus, and Robert attacking the ball the last night in Páirc Uí Chaoimh. It's a long ball up into the corner goal, ball breaking out to the far side, picked up by Paul Rogers. He's on the ground, gets up, gets the ball back out to the far side, trying to pick it up out there outside. Ronan Kilroy trying to come in along the line. What's he foul? Notices the referee, but he's still on the ground trying to get up, chasing the ball on the far side of the field. Tipperary win the ball back. Paul Rogers doing defensive work. Ball goes off his stick, out over the line. Line ball for Tipperary, far side of the field.
Yeah, good work by Paul Rogers. Put the Tipperary defender under pressure. Pinned him back nearly into the corner flag. Clare now with James Hegarty as a free player, but still, I think whatever about the wind, I think that sun could cause problems. Most of the players are shielding their eyes to the sun.
Absolutely, it is. Out it goes to the far side. Ronan Kilroy coming onto the ball, tries to get the ball into the centre, but it's going to be chased in there by Adam Ryan. Tries to get it into his hand, moves the ball out to this side. Again, it's a long attacking ball. Robert Loftus is the only let that one inside him. He's trying to control it. He does that. Gets the back to Matthew Holland, who in turn gets it out to James Hegarty. 3 points to no score. Clare lead here as the ball comes into the centre, picked up neatly by Ronan Keane. Ronan Keane again, the ball coming off his stick out over the line. Line ball far side of the field, going in Tipperary's direction. 5 minutes on the clock. 3 points to no score on the board. It's Clare that lead.
Yeah, good start by Clare still. They're winning a lot of primary possession. They're playing with confidence and composure, albeit against the breeze, but making good use of the ball when they have it.
James Hegarty is deep just outside the 20-metre line. Once again up to go for ball, breaks out. Great work back there, trying to get it up into his hand. Robert Loftus does that, comes out, looks for support. He gets it out here from Fred Hegarty, deep inside his own half of the field, running. He's looking for support. Now gets it out to Ronan Keane. Back with Fred Hegarty once again, trying to control it. The ball goes to the ground, gets the second chance. He doesn't need a third run because now it's taken off him. Out to the far side, out to Adam Ryan. Adam Ryan moving the ball out to Robbie Ryan. Robbie Ryan from way out the field. It's a high dropping ball from way out the field. It's highest dropping in and it's dropping straight over the bar. Once again, it is out to the middle of the field, trying to pick that one up, and it is Charlie, I think it was Charlie Ryan Tommy that finished that one. I'm not quite sure, we'll see in just a moment. We do know 3 points to 1 is Clare lead.
Yeah, again, Clare clearly again wins the ball and takes on the tip defence.
And he's still going through, again bounces the ball off the ground. All eyes on Nicky O'Toole, but the ball breaks out to the side of the field. Out it goes to Paul Rogers, trying to get that ball across. Tomas O'Connor, he's on the edge of the square, but the tip man clearing the lines back there. Ewan Murray, and to get the ball into his hand, moving that ball out. Now getting the ball out to the middle of the field. It's going to be cleared out back to the goalkeeper, Paddy McCormack, and Paddy will set up a Tipperary attack from deep inside his own half.
Yeah, looking at James Hegarty, is reading what they're going to do now. Again, Clare will be hoping to win the second ball, which Tip now collect the ball and they're on the attack.
And it's on the attack. It's Stephen Tobin has the ball in his hand from way out the field. It looks very, very good from here. It's a superb score from Stephen Tobin, right out on the line on that occasion. Popped the ball in and sent the ball straight over the bar. 3 points to 2. Clare lead here, 7 minutes gone.
Yeah, again, after a couple of wides, the Tipperary forwards have found their range. And again, I'd say you'd want to be cutting across that breeze. It's not exactly straight down the field.
Again, the ball breaks into the centre. Again, Tipperary winning that ball. Out into the centre goes to Adam Ryan. Adam Ryan, again, it's a long ball dropping right into the centre from way out the field, off the stick of Sam Rowan, and the ball goes to the right of the goal, and it goes wide. Again, the measured puck out to this side of the field. Coming onto was Ryan Hale, but Stephen Tobin gets in there. Now he gets the ball into his hand. He strikes the ball from out the field, and again striking it in. Oh, that's the superb, absolutely Stephen Tobin on the Tipperary senior hurling panel for next Saturday night. That's another day's work, but at the moment 2 right out on the line. Superb scores, level pegging at 3 points apiece here. 7.5 minutes gone.
Yeah, it was a puck out that we had control of, but in fairness, Tipperary turned it over and Tobin didn't need a second chance.
Again, ball driving now into the middle of the field. Once again, Tipperary trying to win that ball, coming across. Again, kicking the ball down here. Robert Loftus towering back there. It's always Owen Gooding, the captain, facing his own goal. Tries to get it out to Matthew Holland. Matthew trying to get into his hand. He does that. Again, holding Ferrum very close to the line. Tries to sell the dummy. Gets it back to James Hegarty. James coming out with it. Ball whipped out of his hand. But again, great work back there. Tiernan Ryan getting a stick in there. Clare fighting for it. Ball still on the ground there to be won. Matthew Holland comes in. Now he gets it taken on Stephen Tobin. Still holding onto the ball. Now gets it out to this side of the field. The Daniels Costello comes off his stick. Out over the line. Line ball Tipperary.
Yeah, Tipperary want to go fast, but it's not in the right place. Clare player down inside. I'm not sure. Is it Ronan? No, is it Ronan Keane? White helmet.
We'll just see in just a moment. It is going to be an injury for a Clare player inside. Looking down here again, we'll wait till we see who it is at the moment. But it's 3 pints apiece here. Your commentary's compliments once again of Keating's Bar and Restaurant in Kilbaha, on the way to Lou Head, to Bernie and all the gang. They're absolutely delighted they could join us here on this huge, as I said, huge build-up here to this Munster Under-20 Hurling Final. Vera and Kevin Arthur are tuned in out somewhere out on holidays. I think it's in Malta they are, and their grandson, of course, Shawnee, is on the panel here. So they want to send best wishes to the panel, to the players, and to everybody involved on this fantastic evening.
I think there's going to be an assessment. I think the referee, in fairness,
looks like Jamie Milan. Oh no, it didn't.
It's
Ronan Keane. Yeah, Ronan Keane. He's hobbling away there. He's going to be okay. He's going to be okay here.
I think the referee is going to give him the option to come off, to come back. I think he indicated now whether. Yeah, he has to go off anyway, I think, has he?
Yeah, he has, yeah. So we'll wait for Mark Sheedy inside. Oh no, we won't. We'll wait for Stephen Tobin. He's right down here under us at the moment. Again, just coming off the field is Ronan Keane. But again, the ball cut into the centre. It's a ball that's going astray. Look, they're trying to line up there. Now it's moved across to the far side of the field. It's picked up out here outside. Robbie Ryan trying to get through the centre, striking the ball from way out the field. Tipperary beginning to find space in the Gaelic Grounds and sending that one straight over the bar once again. Tipperary going to a 4-3 lead here with 10 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, Clare now win their own puck out with Ronan Keane.
Ronan Keane is the man that gets the ball. Now comes into the centre, trying to get it up to this side of the field. Picked up out here by Ronan Kilroy, and Ronan Kilroy sending the ball straight over the bar. He had a bit of work to do, the man from the Banner, but he did it and struck the ball over his right shoulder, straight over the bar. Paddy McCormick with the puck out. Out it comes here to David Ryan. 4 pints apiece it is here. Again being challenged down here. The clock once again, 10.5 minutes. Great work back there. Over carrying the ball. That's fantastic walk down there.
Paul Rogers.
Absolutely coming back into the centre. Michael Collins fighting for it as well. Paul Rogers there as well. Now it's going to be Fred Hegarty. Will make his way across 45 metres out from the corner flag. Diagonally you can put 55 on it. There's no question about that, but it's directly in our eye line here. As we said, into the Innes Road goal. 4 points apiece on the scoreboard. 11 minutes on the clock here as Fred Hegarty lining up here to take this one. As we said, Clare playing into a stiff enough breeze here in this first half, judging by the tricolour and the county flags down here to our right hand side. Fred Hegarty still lining up to take this one. Absolutely looking out here. Again looking in. Paddy McCormick in the goal. He strikes it in, and that's straight over the bar from the stick of Fred Hegarty. Once again extending it clear. Back into the lead. 5 points to 4 it is here. 11.5 minutes gone.
Yeah, tricky breeze for a free taker, but so far so good. He's judged them all. Now tip go long with the puck out.
Again it's a long ball dropping right into the centre, and again trying to win that ball going to the ground down here with David Costigan, but it's Clare win the ball back. Out the ball goes once again to Ronan Keane. Ronan Keane drilling the ball across to the far side. Tomas O'Connor is going back there. So also is Ewan Morris. He's the man that gets the ball first. Evan gets it back to his goalkeeper, Paddy McCormick. Paddy McCormick out here to this side to Shane Cleary. Shane Cleary with a long attacking ball for the Tipperary men. Down it goes here to this side of the field. Robert Loftus is down there. Now the ball coming right inside here to David Costigan, trying to get across. Again about to strike the ball. He does. He sends it in, and he sends the ball straight over the bar once again. It's back to 5 points apiece. 12 minutes gone, Tom.
Yeah, again, I think the forwards, the Clare forwards want to push up because it's given the opportunity for the tip half back line to pick the inside line, and there needs to be more pressure on that delivery.
Again, the long ball out to the far side, going right past Michael Collins, but again going in to tidy up there in the middle of the field, trying to pick it up with Sean Rowan, striking that ball into the space that goes. Running onto that is James Hegarty, trying to get control of it, does well. Again clears the ball, tries to come up along the line here, releases the ball back out to Owen Gooding, back into the centre it goes. Now it's Ryan Hayes, and Ryan with a long attacking ball into the edge of the square, waiting for that breaking ball inside. Tomas O'Connor has got the ball inside. Can he get in? Again, has it been fouled? He's still been allowed the advantage out to the far side. Referee calls the play back, and the man from St. Joseph's to the airfield, again creating havoc around the edge of the square. Tremendous catch from a ball way out the field, wins the free, and Fred Hegarty will stand over this one.
Yeah, it's a great asset to have still, the ability to win the ball and hold it up, and invite Tipperary defenders in. And fairness, referee giving the advantage, but again, Fred, right, nice one, right in front of the goals. Right in front of the goal, just outside the 20-metre line here. 5 points apiece on the scoreboard. 13.5 minutes on the clock. As Fred coming up to take this one. The man from Ina Kilnamona striking the ball straight over the bar. He's third of the evening here in Park the Gael here in Limerick. As Clare go back into the lead, 6 points to 5. again, you know, with the breeze, I suppose maybe they probably need to work it through the lines, through the midfield to get that ball into Tomas. But you know, we know what he can do when he gets it.
Again, the linesman on the far side has indicated that came off James Hagerty's stick out over the line ball for Tipperary, far side of the field as they line up to take this one. Mark Sheedy is inside in the goal. He's been kept busy with the sun shining right into his eyes, and again it is moving back. Robert Loftus is moving back to the edge of the 13 metre line. This line ball coming in from Tipperary man Jamie Ormond from JK Bracken's about to take this one on the far side of the field. Cuts this one in. It's looking very, very good. Mark Sheedy keeps an eye on it, comes out with it and gets the ball out to this side of the field, out to Fred Hagerty. Fred trying to get control of it. He's trying to do that ahead of Adam Ryan. Moves back into the centre. Back the ball goes down to Jamie Milan. Jamie Milan coming up along the line. He has Ronan Keane out here to this side. Just about gets it out to Ronan Keane. Ronan gets it back out to the far side of the field. Back to Fred Hagerty. Back into the centre. Now the ball goes to Daniel Costello. About to strike this one from way out the field. It's a high dropping ball. It goes in and it goes over the bar. The stick of the man from Ballyea, Daniel Costello. But tremendous work up along for Clare. 7 points to 5 the lead here. 15 minutes gone, Tom.
Yeah, you know, great team play, you know, giving it to the man in the best position, and you know, Costello did the rest.
It's a long ball dropping right into the edge of it again. Daniel Costello coming onto that one. He's been challenged out there. Again, Ronan Kilroy is there to help out as well, but Tipperary men trying to get the ball into their hand, up along the line, far side of the field, trying to drill the ball. Now they do. Back into the centre goes to Tiernan Ryan. Tiernan Ryan from way out the field drops this one in. Back Sheedy keeping a very close eye, and it just came off the post right inside, and the ball goes to the left of the goal, and it goes wide. 7-5, Clare lead here. 15 and a half minutes gone. Your commentary compliments of Keating's Bar and Restaurant and Kilbaha on the road to Loophead.
Yeah, I don't envy Mark Sheedy in the goals there between the breeze and the sun. You know, again, what do you think then? That great catch by the tip there.
That's a brilliant catch there by Adam Ryan. Adam Ryan moving the ball into the centre. Now it comes out to Charlie Ryan. Charlie from way out the field. It's a high ball dropping in again, but again that ball goes to the left of the goal and it goes wide. Good attack there, but a great catch there from Adam Ryan from Mark Sheedy's puck out. That ball going astray again, and again Tipperary is trying to win it. Down here to this side of the field, Matthew Holland being a pin line. He was being pulled back down here just outside the 20 metre line. It's going to be a free for Clare, back as I said just out about 35 metres out from the goal, and Mark Sheedy on his way out to take this one into the scoreboard in 7-5 it is. Clare lead by 2, 16 minutes gone.
Yeah, 7 points, no wides. Tip 5 points and 6 wides.
It's going to be Mark Sheedy lining up to take this one. He looks around here, gets it back to his clubmate. Out it goes to Matthew Holland, and Matthew Holland with this long ball. It's an attacking ball, it's a directed ball right in. It won't quite make Tomas O'Connor on this occasion. The ball goes to the ground, but the ball comes out here to this side of the field. Throw ball to the referee, and again the man that was racing down and go was Mark O'Cleary, but again being penalised. It's a throw ball. It's going to be a free for Paddy McCormack, Tipperary goalkeeper. Now he's just inside his own 45 metre line. He's dead straight in front of the goal, and Tommy, he came out with only one intention in his head with 17 minutes gone here in this first half. Again he's going to wait for it. Again looking down around the goals here, Paddy McCormack. It's a long ball again dropping down here, but it looks like it's going to go to the right. It is going to go to the right, and it goes wide. Clare 7, Tipperary 5, 17 minutes gone.
Yeah, it's great if you score them, you know, but I mean that's their 7th wide now with the breeze, which will be probably a worrying stat from a tip point of view. Actually just in two minds there whether to break the tackle or hand pass it, and just probably overcarried, I'd say.
I think it was, in fairness. He had no stick and he was trying to protect the ball, but the referee said he held on to it too long, and it's going to be a free for Tipperary. Just again, once again, between the 20 metre line and the 45 metre line into the goal down here to our right hand side. Again lining up to take this one. Again waiting for it, but we'll keep an eye on it here as the ball goes in. Is it going straight? It is going straight over the bar. Cormac Fitzpatrick from Drummond popping the ball straight over the bar. It's 7 points to 6. It's Clare leading. 18 minutes gone.
Yeah, he was a lot more prominent than Leicester than he has been to say so far. I think that's his first free, so good discipline by the Clare defence.
Again trying to get that ball away, but it comes out here to Mark O'Cleary. He's trying to get up along the line here. He's looking for support, waiting for the ball in the middle is Michael Collins, but the ball is tidied up here by Adam Ryan for Tipperary into the centre of goal. Now trying to wind it up, now moving it across, looking for support. Clare crowding out here in the middle of the field, trying to win the ball back. 3 and 4 Clare men aside. Can one of them come out with this ball? It is Tomas O'Connor that gets the ball into his hand. He's trying to drive through. He is under free. It's a brilliant from Tomas O'Connor. He won the ball about 55 out from the goal, decided there was only one way to go. He was pulled back. It's a free in for Clare, dead straight in front of the goal with 19 minutes on the clock by the time Fred Hegarty will strike this one. Down here, the scoreboard 7-6. It's Clare leading here, and a good opportunity is the best way we'll put it here, from the stick of Fred Hegarty, dead straight in front of the goal into the Guinness Stroll goal, Tom.
Yeah, Tomas O'Connor, when he gets the ball, his first instinct is to turn and take him on, and as I said, ask questions of that tip defence.
It's going to be Fred Hegarty lining up to take this one very, very shortly, about to strike it into the goal, down to our left, strikes the ball in, and the umpires just nod to each other as he pops the ball over the bar. He's fourth of the evening here, all from place balls so far here in Park na Gael and Limerick. The puck out is short, it's out to Ewan Murray. It's a long ball down here. Stephen Tobin trying to run onto this one. Can he keep it in play? I actually thought he did. Be quite honest with you, but Tomas Walsh was much closer to it, said he didn't. It's going to be a line ball for Clare.
There's a sub coming on. Is that O'Sheen O'Donoghue?
Yeah, no, it isn't.
No,
it's Patrick Ryan.
All right, yeah.
Patrick Ryan is the man coming on to the Tipperary side very, very shortly.
Was over the line, I can confirm that.
Okay, we've no playback here, no Tommy, this evening, and so it's going to be a line ball down here to our right hand side. Again, we're facing up to it is Daniel Costello, just up here in front of us. Fred Hegarty is the man that's taking it, drills the ball across into the centre, and again the ball coming out, and again that's a giveaway score from a Clare point of view. The intentions were good, the execution was poor, because the ball was just snapped out of the ground by David Costigan, and he sent the ball straight over the bar once again. Changes on the side. Coming onto the side is going to be Patrick Ryan. Coming off is Tiernan Ryan from Holy Cross Ballycahill.
Yeah, a quick an early substitution from a Tipperary point of view, but I think still the Clare defence will be disappointed there. I think too many Tip players were too near to do what he wanted to do, and once that's intercepted, there was only going to be one result, unfortunately.
Puck up to the far side of the field once again, attacking that ball out here, again being penalised down by Mac O'Cleary, putting Tipperary men back here at the far side of the field. Adam Ryan, and again it's going to be a free once again, and coming out all the way from the full forward line is Cormac Fitzpatrick, who will line up to take this one just inside his own half of the field here, about 60. He's practically on the 65, just outside his own 65 metre line to the goal down here to our right hand side. 8 points to 7, Clare lead. 21 minutes gone here in this first half as we keep all eyes on Cormac Fitzpatrick. Can he level the sides here once again? It's a high ball from way out the field, dropping right in. Again, Mark Sheedy's trying to keep an eye on it. The ball goes to the right of the goal and it goes wide. The wides are popped up for Tipperary. You can count them later on, Tom, but it's quite a few.
It is at the moment still, I think so. With the breeze, I think they won't be happy with that shooting.
Again, the ball dropping into the centre where Ewan Murray gets control of it. Now gets the ball back into the far side of the field. Fred Hegarty trying to get the stick in, almost getting away with that ball there was Michael Collins. Ball coming out to this side of the field. It's still there to be won right down, but again the tip man winning, and it's Sam Rowan coming away with that ball on the attack down here to our right hand side. Matthew Holland is in there challenging for the ball. Stephen Tobin waiting for it. He's the man that gets it and strikes the ball from out the field, and again sending this one in. It's close, but is it close enough? No, says the umpire. The ball goes to the right of the goal and it goes wide. 22 minutes gone here in this first half. Clare still leading by the odd point in 15. 8 points to 7 it is. Clare lead by that all important single point.
I think the Clare backs have done well, particularly against the breeze. They're quite happy just to flick the ball away and not let any of those tip forwards get into any flow again on their own puck out. This guy's picking up a lot of ball from our own puck out.
Absolutely, Adam Ryan now getting the ball back into the centre to Ewan Murray. He moves the ball across, back over to the far side. Charlie Ryan racing forward for Tipperary, but he's been challenged. Now the ball goes across to the far side of the field, trying to run out here is Cormac Fitzpatrick, way out the field here at the moment, but the tip men picking out. There's 4 Tipperary men lining up in the middle of the field. One of them is Shane Cleary. He was about to strike this one. Now he's looking for support out here outside. He was striking that ball, but it goes wide. Again Stephen Tobin had just ran off his shoulder, and that was a real danger point from a Clare point of view, let me tell you, because if it had gone into him, he wouldn't know what would happen. He's out here to this side of the field. Great work by the tipmen. Going to the ground out here is David Costigan. David Costigan being challenged. Again the ball coming across to Adam Ryan. Adam Ryan backing the ball to the far side of the field into the centre to Ewan Murray. He switches play across from one side of the field to the other, but it's own gunning. He's facing his own goal, trying to get control of this one. He goes to the ground, he gets up, but again the ball has gone astray, and now it moves out. The Tipperary men, out it goes inside to Cormac Fitzpatrick, striking the ball from way out the field, and the ball goes across the goal, and it goes wide once again for Tipperary. 8 points to 7. Clare lead by 1. 23 and a half minutes gone in the first half.
Yeah, again, Tip trying to pick through the Clare defence, but I think they're right beside him. They're allowing them no time or space, and that's good defence.
And the ball breaks into the middle of the field, trying to get that ball away and doing great work out there. But again, the Tipmen attacking from the far side of the field, striking that ball. Charlie Ryan from way out the field. It's a high ball. It's a dropping ball in, and the ball goes to the left of the goal, and it goes wide for Tipperary. Clare still leading. 24 minutes gone here in the first half, and once again, Mark Sheedy is busy down at the other end of the field, getting ready again for the puck out, Tom.
Yeah, and again, from a Tipperary point of view, they'll be happy they're creating them, but their execution, is poor as 10 wides with the breeze. Clare defence, I think, will be quite happy.
Up they go for it once again. The ball dropping in around the house. Good work there by James Hegarty, getting out to Daniel Costello, out to Tomás O'Connor. Tomás O'Connor goes to the ground, but again the ball is cleared, and it's Tipperary on the attack. Again waiting for it. Now getting it across here to Patrick Ryan. Patrick Ryan coming across the goal. Again a low trajectory ball right into the centre. Owen Gunning is down there. So also down there and racing into it is Cormac Fitzpatrick. He gets the ball into his hand, being challenged by Owen Gunning. Has he been fouled? No, says the referee. Owen Gunning, tigerish, rolling the ball into his hand. He's on his knees down here on the ground. He's still trying to come over it, but again Tipperary win the ball back, sending the ball in from out the field. The ball goes in, and the umpire comes out. The ball goes once again to the right of the goal, and it goes wide from the stick of David Costigan.
Yeah, again, good defence by Gunning. Clare go short now, but James Hegarty is looking for support.
And James Hegarty will get it out here from Matthew O'Halloran. Matty putting the ball on the 45-metre line into the centre to Ronan Keane. Ronan Keane about to strike this one into the edge of the square. The ball is going to bounce and fight. Again trying to challenge it is Paul Rogers. Paul Rogers going across to the far side, but it comes out to Ewan Murray for Tipperary on the attack. Coming out past their own 45-metre line into the centre goes to Adam Ryan. Adam Ryan into the middle of the field to Charlie Ryan across to this side of the field. Good work down there. Cormac Fitzpatrick getting the ball into his hand. Again trying to come across the end line here. He's looking for support. He has outside him here at the moment Robbie Ryan trying to go across the centre. Again being hooked, being challenged out here. Out it comes out here to Stephen Tobin, and Tobin strikes from way out the field. It's high, it's dropping in, and there's no question about this one. The ball goes in and goes over the bar. His third of the evening here in Park na Gael in Limerick for Stephen Tobin. 10 on his back, 3 on the scoreboard to his name. 26 minutes gone here. Is level pegging at 8 points apiece.
Again, the Clare defence, in fairness, covered the first 1 or 2 balls, but it just found itself to Tobin, as you said, his third score of the game.
And the ball is picked up once again. Tipperary still on the attack to the far side. Charlie Ryan getting it back into the middle. It's going to be a long ball. Changed his mind. Now comes back into it. Tries to move the ball, but they are trying to win the ball. But Tipperary attacking in numbers now with a bit of force. Getting the ball back out to David Costigan. Costigan from way out the field. Dropping it in. And Tipperary go back into the lead again from the stick of David Costigan. His third of the evening here with 26 and a half minutes gone. Tipperary 9, Clare 8.
Yeah, and again, I suppose those points have been coming from the half forward line. I suppose Clare's answer will be not to concede a goal. Great catch by Kilroy.
A good brilliant catch from Ronan Kilroy. He's still going through the centre. He's looking for support. He gets to the cross. Can they strike the ball from way out the field? It's high. It's dropping in, and it's dropping straight over the bar once again. The man that arrived to assist was Fred Hegarty. Great run there by Ronan Kilroy. 9 points apiece. 27 minutes gone first half.
Yeah, again, great response to the Tipperary score. It just nullifies the Tip score.
Brilliant work out there by Matthew O'Halloran. Now the ball rolls out of step. Michael Collins trying to get it up. He's on the ground, but again that ball taken away out here by Patrick Ryan. Again on the attack, running out here, trying to keep the ball in play here. Again waiting for that ball. Great work down there. Cute work there by Cormac Fitzpatrick. He's been chased by Owen Gunning. Will he get room to strike it? Comes in here, takes the shoulder from James Hegarty, striking the ball in. Stephen Tobin is there trying to get it out. On his knees once again is Owen Gunning. He's still trying to get the ball into his hand. Now it comes out here to this side of the field by Ryan Hayes. He's on the ground. Daniel Costello is not on the ground, but neither is Marby Ryan. He's the man for Tipperary who has the ball very close to the line. Looking down here, all eyes on the umpire. Gets the ball back out into the centre. Stephen Tobin is just outside. He's the man that gets it out. He's going to let the ball run out here to Adam Ryan. Adam Ryan across into the centre. Tipperary on the attack. It is Patrick Ryan going through the centre, trying to strike it. It goes out to the far side, picked up by David Costigan. Now trying to get that ball away. Daniel Costello is there. Stephen Tobin is out there. He strikes it. It's a deflection as the ball hits into the far side. It's picked up inside by Matthew Holland. It's going to be cleared by Fred Hegarty.
What a passage to play. I think if that sums up this Clare team's the defiance, nothing else will. Again, Michael Collins on the attack with Fred looking for it.
And for Fred Hegarty, Michael up the ball goes into the centre. Paul Rogers goes up, but again it's been taken out of the air by Ewan Murray. Centre half back for Tipperary. Down here to this side of the field. It's a low attacking ball on his knees on the far side of the field, trying to get into his hand is Jamie Ormond, but so is Matthew Holland. They're there, they're battling with the ball. He gets the ball into his hand. Ormond does. He's looking for room. There isn't much out there, I can tell you. Out it goes to Shane Cleary. Cleary from way out the field strikes it in, and Shane Cleary sends the ball straight over the bar. Kilroy McDonough's man again sending it over the bar. It is 10 points to 9. Tipperary lead with 29 minutes gone in the first half.
Still, there isn't time nor space to change your mind. I think, both sets of players are, fighting for every ball. Whether it's in the Kilroy again, a great catch.
And Kilroy goes up. Ronan Kilroy catches the ball. No Hurley in the hand. Gets the ball out to the far side to Ryan Hayes. He's half blocked down. Ball coming back into the centre. Tipperary clear the line. It's going to be Ewan Murray. Evan Murray out to the far side of the field, running onto it, trying to get his hands in it. It's Cormac Fitzpatrick, but again Owen Gunning goes out, tries to win that ball on the far side of the field. It's still there to be won, facing into the St. James Hegarty is out there. He's moving the ball up and down the field. That's with his leg, because his Hurley is about 5 or 6 metres away from him. Right behind him, it's a dangerous ball dropping in. Up they go for it. Ball goes to the ground, trying to get the chasing ball back. Clare go through the centre. Michael Collins almost got there, but Tipperary clearing the lines out to this side of the field, out to Adam Ryan. Adam Ryan setting up a Tipperary attack. Up they go for Robert Costa. Ball going right inside, and again Robert Loftus. Again ball, dangerous ball in front of the goal. A goal for Tipperary and for Jamie Ormond. He's the man that finished it right in front of the goal. Again out on the far side of the field, ball coming right in, but it's a crucial score for Tipperary. They lead 1-10, clear 9 points, and we're into additional time.
Yeah, look, it was a high ball that went in. I think Robert Loftus just either misjudged it, or the wind picked up and took it over his head. But once the tip attacker was in fairness, he squared the ball to Ormond and gave Mark Sheedy no chance. I won't say a killer blow, but a blow just before half time, because Clare had defended brilliantly up to then. I think they'll be disappointed with that, but look, all isn't lost. I think now we just need to keep our composure with our own puck out here.
Well, they've been well tested in this under-20 championship, and again they've come up trumps on all occasions. Mark Sheedy is back in the goal mouth at the moment. I didn't see the additional time going up here. 2 minutes it was. We were well into that, so we have another 55 seconds to play. Ball dropping down here to this side of the field. They go for it. Now it's picked up by Daniel Costello. Costello from way out the field. Oh, that's a super score from Daniel Costello. Just exactly what Clare needed. Right out on the sideline out here. About 55 yards out. 10 out of 10 for the top class finish from Daniel Costello, sending it over the bar. 1-10. Tipperary lead, and they're on the attack on the far side of the field. And again they're breaking rank here. They're trying to go through the centre. Surely are they going to go for it? They're still going to channel the ball in. Sends the ball in and sends the ball straight over the bar. It was open territory on that occasion for the Tipperary men. 1-11 to 10 points. 32 minutes gone here in this the first half. So we're into the last seconds of action here, and Nicky O'Toole is right down here under us at the moment. But Mark Sheedy again up challenging with the ball on the far side of the field, trying to get that ball away. Into the centre goes Tipperary, mopping up here, moving the ball out into the centre by Sam Rowan. Rowan now has time to look up, switches play to the far side of the field, and again it's going to be Cormac Fitzpatrick that's been challenging. Now he's waiting with that ball in the centre stump.
Yeah, look at Jamie Ormond had made that run, but
That's Joe Holland going back, just retrieving the ball, Tommy. We got struck there as the ball went just behind him. Referee blows the half-time whistle here, and it is Tipperary enjoying a 4-point lead.
Yeah, look at a super first half, albeit that, Clare got off their brilliant start slowly but surely. Tip played themselves into the game, had a lot of wides, but, that goal before half-time probably came against the run of play. I think Clare were, given as good as they were getting. But from a Clare point of view, we have the benefit of the breeze. I think still, we're going to have to look at Ewan Murray at centre back. We cannot be playing the ball down on top of him just because we have the breeze, I think we need to, move it down the flanks. But I'm sure the boys will have a word with the players. So half time, 4 points. That breeze probably would have taken us.
Well, there's no question about it, Tommy. Just what you have to say before we go to the ad break, there is no question about it. Ewan Murray, I can tell you now what he's going to do. He's probably going to stand on the 20-metre line for the entire second half and mop up anything that Clare don't get control of.
Yeah, and again, look at, I suppose, from a Tipperary point of view, they'll see the danger likely that Tomás O'Connor can pose. So I think we're going to have to be very measured, make good decisions, play it through the lines, put it down the flanks, bring Marco Cleary and Rodgers into it, and then attack Tip. But we can't go one-dimensional just because we have the breeze, because Ewan Murray has that ability to control the game from there.
Absolutely. It's half-time here in Páirc na Gael here in Limerick in the Munster Under-20 Hurling Championship final. Is Tipperary leading on a scoreline of Tipperary 111, Clare 10 points. Second half of the Munster Under-20 Hurling final is on here. Is Tipperary leading 111, the Clare 10 points. The ball drops to Marco Cleary. Oh, the ball goes into the back of the net. 8 seconds on the clock, and Marco Cleary has buried the ball into the corner of the Tipperary net here. Again, a mistake inside into Tipperary full back line, but Marco was there, rolled the ball into the corner, and does he do to perfection? 111 Tipperary, 110 for Clare. The lights are on here in Páirc na Gael as the ball goes into the middle of the field, picked up in there, trying to come over that ball and doing well coming over. It was Ryan Hayes. It's Clare on the attack, down into the middle of the field. Tipperary getting control of it, and the man that has it is Shane Cleary. Shane Cleary across to the far side of the field. Ball struck into the corner by Adam Ryan. Adam Ryan challenged over there. Referee has penalised Owen Gunning. It's going to be a free for Tipperary, just halfway between the 20 and the 45 metre line. But that's the kind of a stat you'll be hoping for, Tommy. And in fairness to Marco Cleary, never took his eye off the ball.
Yeah, I think the cornerback had committed it, and probably with the breeze it had carried farther than he thought. Marco Cleary picked up the ball, and he seems to be a goal or two a game. So again, but Tipperary, I think Owen Gunning was a judge to have pushed from behind, and again the free for Tipperary, which goes over the bar.
Goes over the bar from the stick of Cormac Fitzpatrick. It is Tipperary 112, Clare 1 goal and 10 points. 1.5 minutes gone here in the second half. Your commentary compliment of Keating's Bar and Restaurant in Kilbaha. So to Bernie and everybody back there, again greetings this evening here from Páirc na Gael in Limerick. It's a long puck out from Mark Sheedy. It's right down the centre. The man that's done was Tomás O'Connor. It goes astray, trying to get that ball back into their hands on the far side of the field, but again the tip man winning the ball back into the middle of the field. It goes, trying to get it away. Oh, there was David Costigan. Tipperary carrying the ball into the wind here at the moment, and that's for setting up the attacks. Into the corner it goes. Stephen Tobin running onto this one, about to be challenged by Robert Loftus. Robert Loftus gets his hands on the ball, moves it out to this side of the field. Ryan Hayes has been challenged, and it's going to be a free out for Clare outside the 20 metre line. Robert Loftus, absolutely rock solid. He came out here with full force, and no question about it.
It's very rare now we see, because we talk about high arms and frontal charges, but Robert Loftus lined up Stephen Tobin, shoulder to shoulder, and put him flying. And again, then Ryan Hayes picked up the ball. I think it's a card for Jamie Ormond.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
For a high tackle on Ryan Hayes.
Yeah, absolutely, it is. Robert Loftus coming out there. Well, in fairness to Tommy, he didn't steal it. I tell you, he didn't pick it up off the ground there. I can tell you that much. It was part and parcel of his grandfather's hurling tradition. It's a long ball coming way out there from Mark Sheedy, landing down on the 20 metre line. Ball dropping right inside the semicircle, trying to get that ball into his hand. Couldn't get it up the first time. Again, crowded out here, but it comes back out here to the middle of the field. Again, trying to get it away as Tomás O'Connor. He sends the ball across to the far side of the field. It's going right through as James Haggerty. Will he get a second chance? Trying to get the ball across to the far side, picked up by Jamie Milan. Jamie Milan back out. Ball going astray, but it's coming back out again to Marco Cleary. Marco sending the ball around out to the middle of the field. The Graham ball striking the ball from way out the field, but that one goes to the left of the goal, and it goes wide. That clears first wide of the evening here in Páirc na Gael in Limerick. 112 Tipperary, 110 Clare. 3.5 minutes gone in the second half.
One thing I've noticed is at the very start, we seem to be bunching down the centre, which is suiting that Tipperary defence. I think we need to keep a spread, and as we thought, Ewan Murray is sitting deep.
Absolutely. Ball going to the far side of the field, trying to come onto that one, trying to whip the ball into his hand again. Tipperary on the attack to the far side, being chased in there by Owen Gunning out in the middle of the field. Cormac Fitzpatrick trying to look around.
here.
a dangerous ball. Matthew Holland should have control of this. Comes over this one and plants the ball up to the middle of the field, trying to get that ball away. Michael Collins trying to get it into his hand. Does well, holds his ground, coming up along the line. And again, tremendous work. Great work back there by Sam Rowan. Great run by Michael Collins. He whipped the ball right off his stick out over the line. Line ball for Clare.
Still, we talk about in hurling, there's no tackle. Well, there was the perfect example. Michael Collins won the ball, took the tackle, and in fairness to the Tipperary player, got the flick in. Brilliant defending and brilliant attacking by both sides.
Again, that ball going straight. Daniel Costa getting back to Fred Hagerty. Can Fred turn this one in? It's curling. Fantastic. From the 65 metre line, out near the line, linked up with Daniel Costello, popped the ball straight over the bar. His fifth of the evening here, his first from play.
Yeah, and again, I think he judged the breeze, hit the far post and it came in, as you said, Tip now go on the attack.
Tipperary 1-12, Clare 1-11. Matthew Holland facing his own goal. Robert Loftus is about to arrive out there as well, but again getting that ball across to the far side, trying to whip that ball into the centre is Robbie Ryan. He's a busy man going across. He's been challenged, now gets the ball back out and it's popped over the bar by Jamie Ormond. Great work there from Robbie Ryan. Great finish, Jamie Ormond sending it over the bar. Tipperary 1-13, Clare 1 goal and 11.
Yeah, I think our half forward line, Tipperary are hitting great ball up here to the inside line, popping it down the channels. The Clare half forward line are going to put more pressure on.
Clare, long ball, dropping right in around the house. Up goes Tomas O'Connor. Ball breaks out to the far side of the field, trying to pick that ball up. He's been challenged by Michael Collins, trying to get it into his hand. Once again, it's Tomas O'Connor. He gets it. He's pulled to the ground. Noses the referee. Now he's trying to beat the ball. Now he puts it up in the air, tries to pull it down, trying to move the ball across to the far side. But it goes back to Penny McCormick from the stick of Evan Morris. Now Tipperary on the attack to the far side. James Hagerty facing his own goal, trying to get the breaking ball. Picked up by Matthew Holland. Kicks the ball back over to the far side of the field. Now it's picked up to the middle by Jamie Mylan, trying to come through the centre, gets it out to Michael Collins. Tipperary winning the ball back and winning it well. Out there in the middle of the field, Charlie Ryan trying to whip the ball across into the centre. He's been challenged. Ball breaks out to this side of the field. Again, it's been penalised. It's going to be a free for Clare on their own 65 metre line, and Fred Hagerty has already arrived. 6 minutes gone here in the second half. 1-13 Tipperary, 1-11 for Clare.
Yeah, the pace hasn't dropped still in the second half. I think the tackling and the physicality from both sides is still there. Room and time is at a premium. I think Tomas O'Connor got the ball there. There was about 6 guys around him, probably could do nothing, but Fred now probably, will have the distance. He's right in front of the goals, but he's on his own 65.
He's on his own 65. The breeze is right behind him, striking in here to the tricolour and the 2 county flags down here to our right hand side. Into the City in goal here. 1-11 to 1-13. Tipperary lead by 2 as we head up to 7 minutes gone here in the second half. And Fred Hagerty, it's a high ball, it's a dropping ball. Distance, no problem. Umpire runs out. Where's the white flag as Fred Hagerty sends the ball straight over the bar. 1 point between them here in the Munster Under-20 hurling final here in Park na Gael in Limerick. 1-13 to 1-12. Low ball out to this side of the field. It should be Michael Collins and does well. Gets the ball into his hand. Again racing down along the line. He's accelerating down. Can he get room to strike it? Now has he got the distance? He has accuracy. Absolutely superb from Michael Collins. He won the ball from Penny McCormick's puck out. He ran down along the line, chasing him all the way with Shane Cleary, but just couldn't get near him. The puck out is short. It goes back into the goal. Now Penny McCormick trying to clear the lines as the wind and rain blowing into his face. Once again up they go for the ball goes. That's a great catch in the middle of the field out there outside by Charlie Ryan, trying to get inside. Graham ball into the centre he goes. Now gets it across to Jamie Ormond. Ormond striking the ball from way out the field. It's a high, it's a dropping ball. Mark Sheedy is looking up and the ball goes in and goes over the bar from the stick of Jamie Ormond. A goal and 2 points to his name this evening here with 8 minutes gone in the second half. Tipperary 1-14, Clare 1-13.
Yeah, I spoke about he wasn't in the game much, and then that goal before half time has brought up his confidence. Matthew Holler now, little dink pass down the line.
Great ball out to Graham Ball with a high dropping ball into the 20 metre line. Up to go for it. Is there a breaking ball? This is going to be tidied up, almost tied up by Evan Murray. He gets the ball out to the middle of the field. Now comes out to Ronan Kilroy. Kilroy trying to go through, going to get room to strike it. He does, and he sends the ball straight over the bar. No backswing whatsoever from the stick of Ronan Kilroy. Tommy, right off the wrist. It is 1 goal and 14 points apiece. 8.5 minutes gone in the second half.
Yeah, it was just a flick of the wrist, put it up over the bar. Now Tipperary forced to go long. Hegarty wins the ball.
And the ball breaks into the middle of the field, picked up inside there by Graham Ball. Back over goes to Michael Collins. Michael Collins from way out the field, and Clare going to the lead. Graham Ball set it up. Michael Collins, the man that finished it, sent it over the bar. 9 minutes gone, second half. Clare 115, Tipperary 114.
Yeah, it looks like there's a change. Michael Ronan Kilroy, it looks like he's gone to centre forward, and that has released Michael Collins a bit more freedom here on the wing. I think Clare should push up now, and force Tip to go along.
And the ball goes into the middle of the field, trying to win that ball. Green ball coming onto the game. Can he get somewhere? Kicks the ball along the ground with his leg. Now goes the second time, but the ball is picked out of the air. Comes back to Shane Cleary. Cleary going across, getting the ball across to the far side to Patrick Ryan. Ryan is heading for the Clare 20-metre line. He's looking around here, sends it into the centre. Great tackle. Ball going to the ground. Tries to get that ball away. Now it's cleared. Now it's not. He goes out to the far side of the field. It's picked up by Charlie Cormac.
Stephen Tobin is free here on the outside.
Gets the ball into the centre, trying to get that ball away. More Claremen around it. Brilliant out there from Ryan Hayes. He comes across out to Matthew O'Halloran, and Matthew puts the ball on the stick. He's looking for support. He gets it from Robert Loftus. Robert Loftus going to the ground here and coming away with it. Robert Loftus, he's just after getting a shoulder from Stephen Tobin. Exactly that he gave Stephen Tobin 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, look at it. I think the referee was right on top of it and deemed it to be shoulder to shoulder, but that was a fair hit. On Ryan Law, something similar probably to the Shane O'Donnell one against Limerick, was it?
In fairness, I suppose, to give credit where it's due, Stephen Tobin came right in there. I'm not quite sure Robert was ready for that.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
He had his eyes somewhere else on the ball, but it was just amazing the way the two of them just clashed again. 115 for Clare, 114 for Tipperary. There's 10.5 minutes gone here in the second half. Robert Loftus is down here at the moment on the 45-metre line. And again, Tommy, we're looking at this game. There's a very strong breeze, but Tipperary this time, they had 13 wides in the first half. This time they're carrying the ball as far as they possibly can in near the Clare goal, which is a natural thing you'd expect with that breeze blowing into their face.
Yeah, and again, they've got great success out of it. They're playing the ball through the lines, they're keeping it low, inviting the Clare backs to come out, and if they win it, force into fouling. I'm just looking down through the subs. Will it be possible that if Robert Loftus, he's up, James Cullinan, great to see him back in the panel. I'm just looking at the defenders, his clubman Darren Maroney, so let's hope Robert can recover.
No better man, he's already on his feet. He's going back here, just got a bit of time to compose himself, and now he's going back in where he's been superb over the last 1.5 games at full back position. It is going to be James Hegarty with the free.
I would imagine, would it?
I wouldn't. Maybe, but James.
I don't think Nicky O'Toole called it.
No, he did not.
So it's probably indirect.
He's probably back to James Hegarty. So James is on his own 45-metre line. Now, in fairness, I'm just looking down the field as James is doing here, and his options, in fairness to him, are pretty limited now. So he might go direct, maybe into the edge of the square, or waiting for somebody. There's changes down here. No, there's tactical changes only down here in the field at the moment.
I think they want Robert Loftus off at the moment for assessment.
Oh yeah, that's what's holding it up. He'll come off here until James strikes this ball, or maybe goes out of play again. But it is James Hegarty from way out the field. It's a neat ball dropping in the 13-metre line up to go for. Ball breaks inside, trying to get that ball out to the fast side. Tomas O'Connor coming onto this one. He strikes the ball, he shortens the grip on the stick, he sends the ball in. That's a super score. He had a lot of work to do, Tomas O'Connor had. He just shortened the grip on the stick on the 13-metre line and sent the ball straight over the bar. Once again, it's Tipperary on the attack with Charlie Ryan far side of the field into the centre of goals, picked up inside there, trying to chase that ball to the far side. Good work out Ryan Hayes, keeping the ball away on the floor, again coming across. Great work inside there to the middle of the field by Robbie Ryan. He's going through the centre, sends the ball across to Jamie Ormond. Ormond has the ball in his hand, he turns into the right, and again he pops the ball high, and he sends the ball straight over the bar once again from Jamie Ormond. Again, Tipperary staying a touch. 1 goal and 16 points for Clare. 115 for Tipperary. 43 minutes gone here in this game, and there is exactly 17 minutes left. The puck comes out here to this side of the field. Up to go for it. Ball goes to the ground. Challenged out the other side by Ronan Kilroy. Ball goes to the ground once again. But the tip man winning the ball back was Shane Cleary. Shane Cleary trying to move the ball up along the line here to this side of the field. Jamie Ormond coming out, being challenged by Matthew O'Halloran. Ball goes to the ground. Still coming in there trying to win it is Ryan Hayes. It's still there to be won, but again it's the tipman trying to get it. David Costigan getting it into his hand, but now it's Michael Collins coming away with it. 3 Tipperary men around him. Ronan Kilroy goes in. He tries to move the ball on the ground, but again the tipman going forward with this ball into the middle of the field to Charlie Ryan. Charlie Ryan, the dangerous ball. Great ball, Robert Loftus. He comes over it. Does he get it up into his hand? Almost does. Back there to help him out is Daniel Costello. Out it goes to the middle of the field, out to James Hegarty. Long ball dropping right into the edge of the square. Tomas O'Connor going up for it, ball dropping down to the ground, trying to win that ball away to the far side. Picking it up is David Ryan, the ball goes back. Tipperary about to clear the lines, Tom in the back.
Yeah, again, Oisin O'Donoghue who is warming up for Tip, so probably it's panic stations from Tip. Clare on the ball now, but clearly to Tomas O'Connor.
And Tomas O'Connor just popped.
Outnumbered.
Yeah, absolutely, just popped out of his hand. Tipperary on the attack, up through the middle of the defence. 116 Clare, 115 Tipperary, and the clock will tell us 16 minutes left here in the Munster Under 20 Hurling final. Matthew Holland is busy on the far side of the field trying to keep it at bay. Comes out here to Cormac Fitzpatrick, and Fitzpatrick striking. He was half blocked down to the middle of the field. Owen Gunning goes back trying to get the ball. The Clare captain whips the ball out to the far side, out to Daniel Costello. Back he goes to Owen Gunning, and Owen Gunning up along the line to James Hegarty. James Hegarty selling dummies left and right here, looking for support, dances his way through, tries to get it into the centre, and that's exactly what he does. And again Clare on the attack, right down here in front of it. Ronan Kilroy driving through the middle of the Tipperary defence. He's still going, he's been challenged. Great tackle there by Tipperary, trying to get that ball away into the middle of the field. It goes Ewan Murray trying to move the ball across over to the far side. Charlie Ryan, Tip on the attack, right through the centre, and still trying to go for it, again trying to get it. Tobin shot. Fantastic goal from Stephen Tobin into the back of the Clare net. He raced right through the centre, got the ball on the 45 metre line, and Mark Sheedy no chance inside in the goal. 15 minutes left in Park na Gael. Tipperary 2-15, Clare 1-16. We expected a thriller, and that's what we have.
Yeah, look, I think again disappointing. I would question the steps that Tobin took initially when he took off, but on the blind side of the referee. But let's give him credit, he fairly roofed it into the net against the breeze. A big blow to Clare, a great tonic for Tip.
Oisin O'Donoghue, the Tipperary captain and senior player, coming onto the side here. The man that's making way is Sam Rowan. It is once again deadlocked on the far side of the field. Michael Collins waiting for that ball, trying to get his hands on it down here in front of us at the moment. A couple of Clare players limbering up down here, but we'll give them a chance as they get ready to come onto the field here. But it's a long ball out to this side of the field. Matthew Holland trying to keep track of it down here, being challenged out here to the middle of the field by Jamie Orman. Orman gets the ball into his hand, looking around here. Now he has time to get it right hand side. That's a neat ball into David Costigan. Costigan about to be challenged. Robert Loftus comes out, tries to win this ball. Tipperary leading by 2 points at the moment. Again the ball coming away out to the middle of the field. Foul. There's going to be a free out for Clare.
Yeah, again Loftus has recovered well there, stood his ground, timed his tackle, won the ball, and it looks like Shawnee Arthur is warming up to come on for Clare, and we know the impact he can make. Mark Sheedy now looks up to see what his options are.
And his options are to go direct, right down, right under at the moment is Ewan Murray into the centre. It goes trying to get it, and Ewan Murray is the man that gets it, coming out in a gathering of players, gets it back to his goalkeeper Paddy McCormack, and Paddy McCormack again has in time to look up to the space to the far side of the field. Again great ball, Stephen Tobin being challenged out there, Jamie Milan going in for it, trying to win that ball. Again he's been challenged by Tobin. Daniel Costello goes in trying to help out. He does that in the middle of the field, gets it out to Michael Collins gets it back to Jamie Milan. He's coming into the far side looking for support. Again across to this side, he strikes the ball goes up in the air. He was half hooked trying to come out with this ball. Tipperary trying to win it out to the middle of the field, trying to get that ball away. Marco Cleary again dancing his way out. That's brilliant play from the Tipperary men out here. David Ryan getting the ball back, but now coming back to Marco Cleary getting it through to Tomas O'Connor. Tomas O'Connor striking it. Was he hooked at the last minute? He was called down. It was going to be a free in for Clare just inside the 45 metre line, and an opportunity for Fred Hegarty to cut the deficit to a single point. 2-15 Tipperary, 1-16 for Clare. Tipperary lead by 2 points here with exactly 12 and a half minutes to go here in this game.
Yeah, great work by Marco Cleary to win back the ball, turn it over. Tomas O'Connor had stepped into the line, gave it to him. Pull back and a free now. A free that Clare just needs to score to settle him down, and stay in the game.
It is going to be Fred Hegarty. He's outside the 45 metre line, practically dead straight in front of the goal, into the town goal. Shawnee Arthur is coming onto the Clare side very, very shortly, but we'll keep all eyes on Fred Hegarty at the moment. Again, Clare in the deficit by 2. Can Fred break it to 1? He sends the ball high, he sends it in, and the ball goes in, and the ball just going inside the post and going straight over the bar. It's back to a single point here. Coming off the side is going to be Paul Rogers. Coming on is going to be Shawnee Arthur.
Yeah, and I'd say Shawnee probably will be busy, in around that and trying to create and open up some space. Again, look at Rogers is a young and up and coming player, only a minor last year, so still young and lots of potential.
What a future he has in front of him. Out to this side of the field once again is Stephen Tobin being challenged out here by Matthew Holland. He's been forward. The referee has allowed the play to continue. He's going to call the ball back. It's going to be a free in for Tipperary right down here on the line, right outside the 45-metre line. It is a single again, looking down, Tommy, on the far side on the scoreboard I'm looking at here at the moment. So anyway, it's going to be a free in for the Tipperary men, and it's going to be Cormac Fitzpatrick that's lining up to take it.
Yeah, I think Matthew Holland went into the book and deemed it deemed it to be a high tackle, which the referee has duly noted. And again, Fitzpatrick now shooting into the breeze or across the breeze.
Cormac Fitzpatrick about to strike it. Tommy has done found the ball going in, and the ball going straight over the bar once again. It is again Tipperary 2-16, Clare 1-17 here at the moment. The scoreboard has changed back to what it should be, and again looking down here, there is still 2 between them.
Yeah, I was thinking that because I was wondering, was my eyes deceiving me, but again, Clare go down the centre. I'm not sure we're getting much breaks off that there.
We're not getting no break at all off of Patrick Ryan. He comes across to this side of the field, and again it's the hugely impressive Ewan Murray at centre half-back. He's the man that wins the ball. Tipperary holding their composure on the back line, about to be challenged down here by Shane Cleary. Into the centre it goes, 2-16, 1-17. Scoreboard back in action down here to our left hand side. It's going to be a line ball, and it's going in Tipperary's direction.
Tipperary direction, yeah.
Again, waiting for the line ball to be taken down here is going to be Jamie Ormond that will take this ball right under us here at the moment, placing the ball inside the 45-metre line. Again, looking at options, gets the ball back into the wide open space, but Shane Cleary finds himself all in his own. Back it goes to Jamie Ormond, and Jamie Ormond striking that ball in, but it's going to go to the left of the goal, and it goes wide. 9 minutes left in Park na Gael in Limerick. It's Tipperary 2-16, Clare 1 goal and 17. The Tipmen leading by 2 points here, which are commentary compliments of it is Keating's Bar and Restaurant on the road to Loophead. Out to the middle of the field, it's a long dropping ball in around the square. Up they go for it, trying to get his hands onto that ball is Shawnee Arthur being challenged out here, but again it's going to be tied up by Evan Morris. He's back into the goal, back out here to this side of the field, trying to strike it, again being chased, waiting for that ball. Shawnee Arthur trying to get it onto the ground. Now it comes back out to the middle of the field, out to Patrick Ryan. Patrick Ryan, a low attacking ball to the far side of the field, trying to get that ball. Matthew Holland goes in, whips the ball up, comes down along the line on the far side of the field. He's looking for support. Fred Haggart, he's in the middle of the field. He has time to look around. He's going to go long, he's going to go high, he's going to go right in, but again being challenged inside here. And again Ewan Murray is inside on the edge of the 20-metre line. Tommy, we predicted that a half an hour ago what was going to happen as the ball comes out to Daniel Costello across to the far side. Now getting a great ball out to Michael Collins. Michael Collins trying to get inside. Can he strike the ball? He does, from way out to field. It's high, it's dropping in, and the ball goes in, and the ball goes to the left of the goal, and it goes wide. 8 minutes left in Park na Gael. Most substitutes limbering up down unders, but it's Tipperary enjoying a 2-point lead, 2-16, Clare 1-17.
Yeah, the clock is ticking on still. There's 8 minutes left, and we seem to be very one-dimensional. We need to change it up, and bring the corner forwards into the play.
Again, the ball out in the middle of the field. Daniel Costello sent to roll the ball into his hand out there. All right, is David Costigan for Tipperary coming across, and Costigan is the man that comes away with the ball. It's Tipperary on the attack. Again, Robert Loftus is in there, and Robert was fouled. It's going to be a free out for Clare, and that's what you call a break right in front of the goal. Mark Sheedy is in a hurry to take this one. Yep. Will he go the distance down here? Again, 7.5 minutes left here. Tipperary leading by 2.
Yeah, I think he needs to go the channels, because Murray now is in beside or behind Tomas O'Connor, so we need to change it up.
Again, it's a long ball. It's dropping right into the edge of it. Again, Ewan Murray is under this one, about to be challenged. Ball breaks inside, and now he's picked up inside. It's tied up by David Ryan out to the far side of the field, trying to get that ball into his hand. And once again, the Tipperary men attack right down here under it. It's picked up by Patrick Ryan, back into the centre, being challenged. Now it's great work by Shane Cleary, holding on to the ball, trying to get that ball across. again being challenged out there on the far side of the field by Ryan Hayes. Ryan Hayes battling away there. It goes out to the middle of the field, picked up by Oisin O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue going through the centre, strikes the ball from way out the field. It's high, it's dropping in, and it's dropping straight over the bar. Tipperary captain sending the ball over the bar. His first taste of action on the far side of the field. More changes on the Clare side. Harry Doherty is coming onto the Clare side very, very shortly. 3 between them, and the clock will tell us there is 6.5 minutes left. Ball coming back out to this side of the field from Jamie Mylan. It's a long, dangerous ball dropping into the edge of the square. Breaking ball inside, and once again it's been picked up. It's going to be a free. It's going to be a penalty. It's a penalty for Clare right now, down here to our right hand side. It's a penalty as the referee Nicky O'Toole waving his hands here. 2:17, 1:17. That's what's on the scoreboard. No card, Tommy. Just a foul inside in the edge of the square, and it's going to be Fred Hegarty. They will line up to take this one. You could call this quite easily a huge moment in the under-20 hurling championship final here. Paddy McCormick from Moneygall right inside in the goal. Fred Hegarty, Aina Kilnamona facing up to this one, placing the ball on the 20 metre, just outside the 20 metre line, and this, as we said, a huge moment into the goal. The city in goal in Park na Gael in Limerick, and Fred is absolutely motionless at the moment. Now he's about to strike it. Let's see what happens. The shot. Goal! A goal for Clare, and Fred Hegarty has levelled the sides in Park na Gael in Limerick in a thrilling under-20 final with exactly 5 minutes left here in Park na Gael. Changes on the side. Harry Doherty is coming onto the Clare side, and coming off is going to be Daniel Costello.
Yes, yeah, and again, will probably need to bring Michael Collins back into midfield, I'd say, which will probably, or is it Harry Doherty is into midfield?
We'll see what's going to happen. The sides are level here in Park na Gael, and Daniel Costello took a knock there earlier on. Superb game so far here. Paddy McCormick with the puck out for Tipperary. How important is the next goal in this game? They're deadlocked at 2:17. We said there wouldn't be a puck of a ball between them, and there literally at the moment isn't. Out to the far side again is out Fred Hegarty. He's racing through the centre. He needs support. He puts the ball back on the ground. Now he gets a strike from way out the field. It's high. It's dropping in, and it's dropping over the bar. Fred Hegarty has put Clare into the lead here. A superb score. He ran through the centre, looked around, nobody was coming to meet him, and then he decided to strike it out to this side of the field. Again it's picked up by Michael Collins. Walk out there outside by Jamie Mylan. Into the centre, goes up, they go for a ball, breaks out. Again trying to get their hands on it. Clare trails. Now it comes out to Ronan Kilroy. Again the ball going right up in the air, but it goes to the left of the goal, and it goes wide. 2:18, 2:17. Clare lead by a single point. 4 minutes left in this game.
Yeah, I think now Clare need to push up. I think they've moved on to Kilroy. Seems to have moved on to Ewan Murray's man on man. We need to win the second ball here.
Up they go for Jamie Mylan, superb coming away with that ball, gets it into his hand. He's still going. He has Michael Collins on his left hand side. Jamie Mylan strikes. He was hooked at the last moment, and the ball goes to the right of the goal, and it goes wide. The puck went up in the air. It's still level. Still Clare lead by a single point. The ball comes to this side of the field. Harry Doherty bats the ball down. It's picked up by Jamie Mylan again. Jamie trying to get that ball away. He does on the second occasion. He's still looking for support. Gets the ball into Tomas O'Connor. Can he get his hands on it? The ball goes across. Ewan Murray goes back, swings the ball out, wins the free, and it's going to be a free out for Tipperary on their own 20 metre line.
Yeah, I just think Clare need to get organised. Jamie Mylan needs to get back. We need to fill those defence there, because with space back there, the keeper's out to take it now. Loads of space down here in front of us.
Paddy McCormick is the man that's taking this one. 3 minutes left here in this game, plus the additional time. Clare lead by a single point. Paddy McCormick, Tipperary goalkeeper, taking this free. It's dropping in around the house. Robert Loftus goes up, but the ball goes back down to the ground. Clare trying to get it. Michael Collins goes in. He gets the ball. He comes away with it. Out to Graham Ball. Graham Ball is looking for support. He can't see it. He strikes the ball down. 3 against 2 below on the Clare full forward line. Again trying to get it. Tomas O'Connor trying to get his hands on it, but the ball falls back here to this side of the field. Picked up by Cathal O'Reilly. Up along the line here. Robert Loftus chasing out there to the far side of the field. About to challenge it. Trying to get it away. Oh, that's fantastic from Robert Loftus. He was like a man. He just dived in with the stick. Fred Hegarty trying to get away with the ball. He's looking for support. Looks around here. Gets it out to this side. Out to Michael Collins. The ball goes astray into the middle of the field. Trying to get his hands on it out there outside. It's Charlie Ryan. And it comes out to the middle. Out to Stephen Tobin. Tobin strikes from out the field. But that ball is going to the left of the goal. And it goes wide. The clock 2 minutes left here in this game. Clare leading by a single point, and Max Sheedy getting ready for the puck out here.
No board yet still, but it looks like there's a sub from each team coming on.
Again, there's going to be changes on the side. We'll see in just a moment, but we'll stay with the play. We'll stay with Max Sheedy down here. He's getting ready for the puck out here, trying to get that ball coming on for Clare shortly. Will be James Cullen.
Free out, I think.
On shortly to the far side of the field.
Ronan Kilroy was adjudged to have flicked the hurley in the air, so I think Nicky
O'Toole is down there. He's having a word. He's having a word with Ronan Kilroy. It's going to be a free for Tipperary between their own 45 and 65 metre line. The sun is absolutely glaring into our eyes here in the commentary box, and Ronan, for his troubles, has picked up a yellow card. Again, 58 minutes and 59 minutes exactly on the clock. Changes on the side.
For 13.
Coming off is Robbie Ryan, coming off the side and coming on his own Dugnan. That's coming on to the Tipperary side here. Going back into the centre, up to the far side of the field. There's 1 minute left here in this game. Coming back to take is Oisin O'Donoghue coming back here to take this one, placing this ball, as we said, between his own 45 and 65 metre line. So this is a crucial score with 1 point between the sides here, and the Tipperary captain lining up to take this one. Cashel King Cormac's men, the home of the Bonus for many years, as they lined up for the Tipperary. But the three of them, it's a long ball dropping in. We're keeping an eye inside. It's on the edge of the square. Up they go for it. Ball gratted to the ground. Picked up inside. He's picked up out to the far side of it. Again, Stephen Tobin he's on the line, and again Clare win the ball back. Metro Hurling getting it out to Fred Hegarty. Fred Hegarty trying to control it here. The ball goes astray. It's picked up inside by Oisin O'Donoghue. Strikes the ball from way out the field. It's high. It's dropping in, and it is gone to the left of the goal, and it is gone wide. There's 3 minutes of additional time here in Park na Gael. That has just started. Clare 2:18, Tipperary 2:17. 3 minutes, and there's heart-stopping stuff.
We said it would go right to the end soon, and it's looking that way now. Sheedy now will try to get a Clare player on the ball.
Again, it's a long ball dropping right into the space up to go for it. Ball goes back to the ground, trying to get their hands on it, coming onto it there, trying to move that ball away, and again it is coming out here to Harry Doherty, but again he's robbed Tipperary on the attack. It's a high ball. Metro Hurling goes up. James Hegarty doesn't go up, and he gets the ball when it comes down and gets it down to the far side of the field. Breaking ball into the centre goal. Tomas O'Connor trying to challenge it, but it's picked up inside by Ewan Murray. Back out to the far side of the field. Tipperary on the attack, being chased up along the line. Drills a brilliant ball out to Oisin O'Donoghue. He's in the middle of the field. Time to look around. Switches play out to the far side of the field. Owen Gunning is battling out there. Has he lost his stick? Trying to keep the ball out to the far side. Kicks the ball out. Still trying to keep it out there. He still has no hurley. It's a line ball in. And it's a Tipperary line ball on the far side of the field. Great work from Owen Gunning. Again, how important is this line ball? It is such, again, more than a scoreable. It's very tight.
They're
gone short out to the far side. Free chop. Referee has allowed. It's going to be a free in again for a chop and a handy free. There's no question about that. But it's an opportunity for Tipperary with 1.5 minutes gone of extra this time. 1.5 minutes left, and this is a huge opportunity for Tipperary to level matters in Park na Gael.
Yeah, Jesus, unfortunate for Matthew. I think he made a conscious effort, but it was a downward swing. He got the ball, but now it gives Cormac Fitzpatrick a chance to bring the game to level.
Absolutely. Max Sheedy inside looking up here as the ball goes in, and no question about it. He sends the ball straight over the bar, and again it's all about winning this one from the puck out. Max Sheedy is going to go long. The sides are level at 2 goals and 18 points apiece. Out they go to this side of the field. Who gets their hands on the ball? Now getting across to this side, and Tipperary win the ball back. They're on the attack down here to this side of the field, trying to get it. The ball goes in behind Kevin Trouble, Jamie Ormond. It goes back to Metro Hurling. He gets it out to Robert Loftus. Robert coming down the line.
Tackle.
It's going to be a free once again. It's going to be a free for Clare inside their own 45 metre line.
Fred is coming back now. This ball leader needs to go dead. It's 3 minutes. I'm looking at the clock. There's 2.5 minutes gone. So will this be the last player? Will he allow a puck out if it goes dead?
Fred Hegarty lining up to take this one, as we said, inside his own 45 metre line. He'll probably look for some player to run around the field here. Can a Clare man get his hands on this ball? It's a long ball. It's dropping right into the edge of the square. It's on the 20 metre line. Now it's dropping inside. Again, trying to get to Harry Doherty on with his hands on it. Now it's come out to this side of the field. Now gets it back out. Out it goes Michael. Oh, he's blocked down as the ball goes across to the far side. Oh, the
all
referee
over.
has blown the final whistle here with exactly 3 minutes gone. It is dead level at 2 goals and 18 points apiece.
Clareman had the ball. I think, you know, the Clare players are disappointment. He had just come onto the ball, but look, it's extra time. We said we'd be here. We predicted it would be here, but what a spectacle still. You know, for 65 minutes here, it was nip and tuck all the way. But you know, again, credit both teams. You know, the tackling and the scores. You know, that Stephen Tobin goal. But look it's back in now. There's tired bodies out there. And again, you know, the bench here could be crucial. Lads carrying knocks. They have to go, what's it, 2-10s?
2-10s, yeah, 2-10s.
And again, the advantage of the breeze, would you take it or would you?
I think Clare, if Clare had a choice, they would restart this like they started the game. I think they would. That's what I think. But Nicky O'Toole is running down to the Clare dugout down here to his left, to our left-hand side, shall I say, just going down to say what the exact what's called amazing. There's also changes, of course, on substitutes list and a whole lot of stuff going on. Before we go for the break, Tommy, look we predicted at the start, and it was easy to predict it, to be fair to everybody. Having seen these two sides over the last couple of years, nothing between them right now. After 63 minutes of hurling, there's still nothing between them.
Yeah, look, probably in the second half, I think we spoke about it at the half time. We went too one-dimensional down the centre, and we spoke about Ewan Murray's influence on the game. Now it's easier said than done. These guys are still learning their trade. You know, the idea is, you know, to go along when you have Tomas O'Connor there, but on the flip side of that, you know, I mean, he's an excellent +1 or sweeper or whatever you want. But credit Clare, I think, you know, there's a great battle going on here between the Tip forwards and the Clare full back line. But for me, I spoke about Ormond was very quiet up to half time. He got the goal. He has been the main, himself and Tobin have really come to the fore. Now they have Oisin O'Donoghue, you know, who came on there with maybe, what was there, 10 or 15 minutes to go, 12 minutes to go, so he'll be fresh enough. But two tired groups of players who gave everything. It's a pity it's not a replay, but you look, that's the nature of the competition.
Absolutely it is. We'll take a break here just for the moment as we wait for the arrival of the sides back onto the field. If by just chance you are turning on the radio, it has finished here in Park the Gael, deadlocked on 2 goals and 18 points apiece. There's extra time and the dreaded penalties, but that's another day's work after another 20 minutes. But for now, do join us again just after these. Welcome back here to TUS Gaelic Grounds here in Limerick. We're just awaiting the arrival of both sides onto the field. The referee and his linesmen and umpires, they've been in position over the last 3 or 4 minutes right here. Tipperary just appearing down here to our right hand side. 2 goals and 18 points apiece. We expected a thrilling encounter here from the very throwing, and that's exactly what we got here. It's all to play for here as Clare running onto the field down here to our left hand side, led by their captain Owen Gunny, and out to the middle of the field, and Oisin O'Donoghue lying likewise down here to our right hand side. It's going to be a toss out here in the middle of the field to see which way they'll go. The breeze we were looking at, it's still relatively there, Tommy, high up there on the tricolour, plus the 2 county flags as well, and it's blowing, as we said, into the city in goal here in Park the Gael. Both sides in the middle of the field, just wondering who's going to win the toss. They're taking photographs of us in the middle of the field. I'm not quite sure. Of course, Oisin O'Donoghue wasn't there for the start of the game. Let's see what happens. Nicky O'Toole from Port Lorica is going to again getting ready. Again, it's Tipperary. Looks like Oisin O'Donoghue has won the toss here, and they'll play into the breeze here in the opening period of 10 minutes here in Park the Gael. So now it's heading back, and again Mark Sheedy going back here to the goal on our left hand side. Robert Loftus going back just in front of him here at the moment, going into position here. Nicky O'Toole is in the middle of the field. There was a slight prediction earlier on that this game would restart in a slightly different way, Tommy, but it doesn't look like that now. Thankfully that didn't happen, and again everybody coming off the field here waiting for it in the middle of the field. Right now it is, as we look out, Harry Doherty will he line out in the middle of the field, or Shawnee Arthur will be in the middle of the field at the moment, so it's going to be changes all around. We're looking down here to our left and right here waiting for everybody,
here he goes.
And now here it is goes. Now, just as we had predicted, it's going to be a 20 metre free for Tipperary, dead straight in front of the goal under the new rule, which states that if a referee gets abuse again from anybody either on the field or off the field here, it is going going to be a free dead straight in front of the goal, and that's exactly what it's going to be here. It really, really is for another day with 18 seconds on the clock. Again, tapping the ball over the bar. Again, Tipperary go into the lead here, 2:19 to Clare's 2:18. Now, we won't talk about it now, but it's a free dead straight in front of the goal for abuse at half time for the referee from some shape or form. Again, out ball in the middle of the field. It's going to be the fastest 10 minutes you will see all the time. Here, and again Ronan Kilroy absolutely going to the ground here at the moment, and again just taking a real knock.
That's a dangerous one now into the head. That's a dangerous one. I think he'll have to. Mr. Walsh on the sideline is going to have to help him out here, because that's a dangerous one.
Again, the ball going in. Ronan Kilroy just caught. And absolutely he was. He's on the ground here. He will be back on his feet, thankfully, in just a moment. Our friend Nicky O'Toole going to have a word with one of the Tipperary players here at the moment. And Ronan Kilroy is back on his feet. Again, just taking a real knock. It's a yellow card. It's a yellow card right down here. And it is Patrick Ryan that's picking up the yellow card. And it's going to be a free for Fred Hegarty and for Clare inside the Tipperary 65 metre line. 1.5 minutes gone here. Tomas Walsh, the linesman, just pointing here to the spot as the referee Nicky O'Toole going back into the edge of the 20 metre line. Fred Hegarty superb in that opening half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 goal and 8 points, including a penalty he has scored here in this game so far. Now he's lining up to take an all important one. Tipperary leading by a single point here as Fred Hegarty about to strike this from 55 out from the Tipperary goal. He strikes this one in and he sends it in neatly and pops the ball straight over the bar. He's been absolutely brilliant in the last couple of games for Clare from play and from place balls. It's level pegging, 2:19 apiece, Tom.
Yeah, Clare probably you're playing with the breeze, so we'd want to get put some scores on the board. Again, lots of bodies. Tip come out of the ruck.
And Tip come out of the ruck with the ball being challenged out there by over carrying the ball, and it's going to be a free for Clare inside their own 65 metre line. And Fred is back there again. Graham Ball was the man that put the pressure on the Tipperary men out there inside their own half of the field. Now he's getting ready to strike this one once again from deep inside his own half of the field. Looking down here today, right hand goal, Tomas O'Connor down on the edge of the square, and here's to his right hand side, Mac O'Cleary there as well. Back into the middle of the field, it's going to be Fred Hegarty. This is a huge free from a Clare point of view. 3 minutes already gone here out of the 10 in the extra time. It's 10 minutes aside, 10 minutes each half in extra time. Fred Hegarty lining up to take it, as we said, inside his own 65 metre line. Striking this one is a high ball, it's a long ball. Let's see what the direction is like. It goes to the right of the goal and it goes wide. It's still deadlocked at 2 goals and 19 points apiece. 3 minutes gone here in the first period of additional time.
Yeah, tip go short and is over carried.
Again, the referee has penalised Ewan Murray here for over carrying the ball, and to be very honest with you, well, look at, he over carried the ball in the eyes of the referee. But let's just put it this way, it was an opportunity for Clare to go back into the lead here. I didn't think he went anywhere near that, to be quite honest with you, but it is a free in for Fred Hegarty, dead straight in front of the goal, just outside the 20 metre line here at the moment. And again, waiting for it, the typical style of Fred Hegarty, wiping the stick under the arm here, his left arm, but over his left shoulder he's going to go at the moment to strike this one. Paddy McCormick inside in the Tipperary goal, and two to his left and 1 to his right here. Fred Hegarty, can he put Clare back into the lead? He certainly can. He pops the ball straight over the bar once again from the stick of Fred Hegarty. 2:20 Clare, 2:19 for Tipperary, and there's 4 minutes gone here in the first period of extra time.
Yeah, Tip go short again. I suppose they know they're not winning those long balls. Clare, the forwards put them under pressure.
Again, being challenged out there. Great work out there outside by Mac O'Cleary, but it's still win the ball. But good work also in recovery for Cathal O'Reilly out to the far side. Challenged, ball into the wide open space. Fred Hegarty gets out there outside trying to get that ball away. James Hegarty there taking the ball of Stephen Tobin. A dangerous diagonal ball batted into the centre, almost getting away with it, but now it's out here to Michael Collins. Michael Collins trying to get into his hands. He does that, running into Tipperary traffic, and from way out to field, Paddy McCormick goes up, tries to control the ball. Tomas O'Connor is in there inside, but the ball is picked out into the middle of the field, trying to get the ball in his hand, trying to move it away. Comes back to Fred Hegarty, trying to get that ball away. Fred going through the centre, again surrounded by Tipperary men. Gets the brilliant ball across into the centre. Again Harry shot in after, running onto that ball, running onto it. Fred Hegarty won the ball outside. 4 Tipperary men around him. Shawnee Arthur arrived and sent the ball straight over the bar. 5 minutes gone in the extra time. 2:21 for Clare, 2:19 for Tipperary. Matthew Hurling goes up, bats the ball down into the middle of the field, picked up by Shane Cleary. Shane Cleary going up along the line, gets the ball back out to this side to David Costigan. Tipperary on the attack, dangerous ball. It goes right inside the corner. Fitzpatrick strikes it in, and Fitzpatrick strikes it over the bar. And again, Owen Gunning, like a man that's limping down here to our left hand side. He just came across there, but again, it's 1 point once again between the sides. 5.5 minutes gone.
Yeah, it was a ball that was knocked in front of him, and I said, but look at, cramp or maybe setting in a bit, but again, Tip win our own puck out.
And they win our own puck out, and goes out to David Ryan back into the centre, picked out there by Ewan Murray. Again, trying to come away with it. Tipperary have the ball in their hands, and now they get the ball back. It's a long ball into the space that goes, challenging James Hegarty. He's going to leave it inside. Conway Fitzpatrick is out there, it comes out to Jamie Orman. Orman turns, twists, and sends the ball high, and he sends a fantastic score straight over the bar. A goal and 3 for the man from J.K. Brackens. Changes on the Tipperary side. Coming on is Jake Donlan Houlihan, and coming off is going to be Shane Cleary.
It looks like Jack Meskel is warming up for Clare, so substitutes, again, with the extra time, it'll be badly needed.
Absolutely. It's going to be Mark Sheedy with the puck out, gets it out to Robert Loftus. Robert has support here from Graham Ball, but decides to go along down here to this side of the field. Again, going up waiting for that ball, breaks into the centre. Ronan Kilroy trying to get it into his hand, rolls that ball. Now the ball goes out to the far side. Now it's been challenged out here, still waiting to be winning. Still waiting is Ronan Kilroy. He goes in, he almost had the ball in his hand out there in the middle of the field. 2 goals and 21 points apiece it is here. We're into extra time. The ball is there to be won in the middle of the field. Can somebody roll it into their hands? Who will it be? Somebody will eventually get it away. Nicky O'Toole is looking on there like a spectator. Now it comes away. Now it's going to be a free. Again, it's going to be pulled down. It's going to be a free in for Clare. Yep. A free in for Clare, and it is Patrick Ryan that's penalised. Again, it's going to be a free in. He pulled the Clare player to the ground, and again, you look at it, Tommy, I suppose depending on what glasses you're wearing, when you look at it like, he had the ball, pulled it to the ground, and free in.
I think Ronan Kilroy held him up, deemed it legally, and then I'd say when he knew he was under pressure, he just put the arm around Ronan Kilroy and pulled him down. So referee on the spot, Fred with the free.
And Fred it is with the free once again inside the Tipperary 65 metre line. 2.5 minutes left here in the first half of extra time, and again Fred Hegarty once again absolutely razor sharp all evening long, about to strike this one. This one looks good from here. Does it look good inside? It certainly does. He pops the ball straight over the bar once again, and again there's going to be changes on the side. Again coming off is going to be Michael Collins that's coming off, and Jack Meskel from Ina Kilnamona that's coming onto the side.
Yeah, again Michael Collins has really worked hard across that middle zone there, and again I think it's fresh legs now, because players are just out on their feet and mistakes come, tired decisions, so I think both sides will probably run the bench.
Penny McCormick with a long ball, poking out in, up to go. Matthew Holland trying to get the ball down in the ground, can be challenged out here, but again it's picked out by Stephen Tobin. Tobin has a look from way out the field, high ball dropping in, the ball goes in, but it goes to the left of the goal and it goes wide. Again a golden opportunity for Tipperary on that occasion. All the little ducks are in the Clare scoreboard. 2:22, Tipperary 2:21. They're on the ball. Oshin, I don't know, he's on the far side of the field trying to set up a Tipperary attack. It's a dangerous ball right in. Robert Loftus is in there. The ball breaks out to this side of the field. Now gets the ball into the far side. Stephen Tobin has gone over to the far side. Now gets the ball back out to Oshin, I don't know. Ball goes to the ground. Being challenged out there. Great work out there outside in the middle of the field. Darren Morrissey's come onto Darren Maroney's come onto the Clare side, far side of the field as well. Again racing through the centre, over carrying, says the referee. Free out for Clare inside their own 45 metre line, and James Hegarty is in a hurry. Here's the ball down here to this side of the field. Can Clare win this dropping ball? Tomas O'Connor going in, trying to get it now, trying to move that ball into the centre. It goes to Jack Meskel. Meskel coming across, he's looking for support, gets the ball out here to this side of to Shawnee Arthur. Shawnee Arthur has a bit of work to do. He does it, he tries, he's going to get a shoulder on a minute out over the line, but he doesn't. He holds firm. Ball coming across to David Ryan for Tipperary. Tipperary on the attack into the space it goes, up to go for it. Robert Loftus is back there, and again as absolutely safest pair of hands in Gaelic Grounds. Out it goes the Graham ball. Oh, what a brilliant ball across to the far side of the field. Tomas O'Connor goes up for it, ball goes to the ground, trying to get that ball away. Can they go? And again it's picked up inside by the centre half back, Ewan Murray. But Clare again challenging down there to the far side of the field. Once again Tipperary come away with the ball, about to strike it. There's players down with cramps right down here in front of us, up to the far side. 1 minute of additional time. Up the ball goes. Robert Loftus goes up. He tries to win the ball. He comes out with the ball, and again it just goes behind him now. Now he has to go back to retrieve it. Graham ball is back there. He tries to get it into his hands, and he does that. Gets it out to the far side of the field. Once again Fred Hegarty is out there. It's a long dangerous ball once again. One of the Tipperary players just receiving treatment, but the ball comes across to the far side, and once again they win the ball back. Tipperary on the attack. Up it goes into the middle. Jamie Ormond up there outside, again trying to get the ball away to the far side of the field. Now being challenged. Back to Ormond. Strikes the ball from out the field, and once again he sends the ball straight over the bar, and the sides are level again, and the half-time whistle in extra time is going to blow very shortly.
Yeah, a lot of players going down now with cramp, but the game goes on. Jack Meskel puts his hand to it,
and Jack Meskel gets that ball away, gets it in the side right, trying to challenge it. Ball going to the ground, being challenged out there outside.
Harry Doherty pushed in the back.
It's going to be a free in once again for Clare inside the 45 metre line, and Fred Hegarty has already arrived here, what will surely be the last piece of action here in this first half of extra time. Absolutely 2:22 apiece on the scoreboard. 71, 1.5 minutes into additional time here. There was one put up, I think, Tommy, was it? And Fred Hegarty, and Fred Hegarty is the man that'll strike this one in. Can he put Clare into the lead here going into the final 10 minutes of this game? Well, the final 10 minutes of action on the field. Again, we won't talk about what will come after that, but it's Fred at the moment dead straight in front of it. He has been razor so good throughout the afternoon. Pops this one in, sends the ball straight over the bar, and the referee is looking for the ball as he sends it out here to this side. The half-time whistle in extra time has gone. Clare lead by a single point.
Yeah, look at the lots of tired bodies out there, but still, the physicality, the intensity, the tackling, look at, it's going to go right down to the wire here, because I'm not sure will any team be good enough or strong enough or fit enough to pull away a goal in a game at this stage will be crucial.
But somebody's going to win in some shape or form, Tommy. But look, there's a great bit of a bite in Clare at the moment. Tipperary, now they're back to where they were in this first half. Are they going to go? I mean, they have done most of the damage when they went at the Clare defence. They didn't do that in the first half when they were playing with the breeze. And again, they're going to probably make their mind up. But for Clare back there, they have battled right throughout the evening here. And in fairness to both sides, they've done exactly the same thing. But again, it's all down. And Munster under 20 hurling championship title, last won by Clare in 2014. And this could be a golden moment for those lads down there on the field, and for the supporters down here in the stand, in a very sizable crowd here in Park Way this evening.
Yeah, and again, from a Clare point of view, I think Jamie Ormond is really a thorn in the Clare defence up there. His ability to win his own ball, make space and shoot. He has been their go-to player. Tobin has slacked off. Oisin O'Donoghue isn't in the game, or isn't a major factor in the game at the moment, but who knows. But
could we rewind that comment now just for 30 minutes, because he's one of those players, as we said. But as we said, he's been a fantastic down here. I suppose, Tommy, look at this stage now, to be very fair to both sides, it's practically impossible to come up with tactics right now. You just couldn't. It's all about composure down there on both sides on the field here at the moment. And I think the one thing they will say is, and it's a very easy thing to say, is eliminate the mistakes if you can, hold on to the ball if you can here, and don't be giving it away. And as I said, it's the simple thing for us to say up here, but that I would imagine will be one of the messages.
Yeah, but still the mentally tired decisions are going to play a key role. Just someone take the wrong option or doesn't look up, they're drained. You can see it in the body language, but that's not stopping them. They're going hell for leather still. Now, we'll say Tip have the aid of whatever breeze, and I'd say the breeze has died a small bit, but whatever it is, it's in Tip's favour. So again, now will Tip push out Ewan Murray and push on and take the game to Clare, or will they stay as they are? We'll have to wait and see. It looks like he's got He's not at centre back. Where's he gone?
I don't if we're going looking for him, don't find him there for a couple of
red
minutes.
and white helmet.
The second half is up and running here in Park na Gael in Limerick.
Yeah, he's gone off.
He's gone off here at the moment, and it is once again Tipperary on the attack to the far side of the field. Running onto this one is going to be Graham Ball trying to get control of it. He does that and does it well, and it's a long ball right into the edge of the square. Up to go for ball. Thomas O'Connor has the ball in his hand. Now he's going to go across. He's been challenged off.
Free in.
Again, he's been fouled. It's going to be a free in. And in fairness to the Tipperary backs, the ball seemed to be whipped out of his stick, but it's a free in for Fred Hegarty and for Clare, dead straight in front of the goal here, just on the edge of the semicircle, off the 20-metre line here, and it's an opportunity to go 2 ahead. But again, the countdown to 80 minutes on the clock, it's 70 and a half at the moment, as Fred Hegarty places this ball dead straight in front of the goal, about 25 metres out here, as he lines up to strike this one into the Innes Road goal. Again, he's absolutely taking his time here. Now he's moving back here at the moment. He's going to go in to chip the ball up in the air. That's exactly what he does. Strikes this one in and sends the ball straight over the bar. And Fred Hegarty adding to his tally right throughout the evening as well. Clare got into a 2-point lead.
Yeah, I see Clare now have pulled Shawnee Arthur back out, and they have dropped James Hegarty off on the tip puck out.
Up they go for a ball dropping into the middle of the field, and again it's Tipperary on the attack. They have a Costigan striking the ball from way out the field, and again popping that one straight over the bar. 2 goals and 24 points for Clare, 2 goals and 23 for Tipperary. We've almost forgot Bernie Keating back there. We won't forget you, Bernie. As I said, back there in Kilbeha on the way to Loophead, dropped in there right throughout the summer. It'll be well worth it. Out to the far side of the field, we've a pay going into the match this evening. I can tell you it's well worth it. It's a thrilling encounter. It's Clare on the attack. Ball coming out here, trying to get it into his hand is Mark O'Cleary. Ball goes to the ground, taken away out there. Again, Shawnee Arthur almost getting through. Thomas O'Connor striking the ball. Will it go in? It will, but it'll go to the right of the goal, and it goes wide. The puck out is fast. It's out to the far side. Tipperary with the long attacking ball into the space that goes. Owen Ginning goes up with the man going up in the air is Matthew Holland threading the ball. What a ball. Back out it goes to this side. Ronan Kilroy from out the field. High dropping in. The ball goes to the right of the goal again, and it goes wide. What a score that would have been. Changes on the side down here. Coming onto the Tipperary side is going to be Jack Hayes. Going off is going to be Charlie Ryan.
Yeah, again, look at brilliant by Matthew O'Halloran. Not alone did he win the ball, but he put it into Ronan Kilroy's hand, who, in fairness, had a shot just the wrong side of the post. Just gives Clare now a chance to reorganise under the puck out. Yeah, he's gone long.
And Paddy McCormick once again with the long ball dropping down to the 45-metre line. Up they go for the ball goes to the ground. Shawnee Arthur was in there trying to get that ball away. There's 2 Tipperary men right around here at the moment. But again, Ronan Kilroy, he's down there. He's trying to roll the ball into his hand. One of the Tipperary players down with trap right to the far side of the field, trying to get that ball away. Now it comes out here to Tiernan Ryan. Tiernan Ryan back out to Jamie Orman. Orman strikes the ball. It's the lowest attacking ball into the centre. Ball taken away out there to the far side of the field. Jack Hayes was the man that came onto that. There's going to be more changes on the Clare side. It's going to be Darren Neville that's coming onto the side. Somebody wants to turn on the lights here for me in the commentary box, but it is going to be Sean Boyce that will come onto the Clare side.
Owen Gunning.
And Owen Gunning is the man that's going off, and in fairness to the captain, he's been limping for quite a while here down here, the Terrier, no doubt about that, from all the way from Broadford it is. And again, the referee is down there. It's a line ball, and it's Oisin O'Donoghue about to take this one. Again, cutting this one in. Again, the ball goes in, but it goes to the right of the goal, and it goes wide. Clare 2:24, Tipperary 2:23. We have 6 minutes left here in Park na Gael. Up they go for a great walk inside there to the far side of the field, trying to get that ball away. I've got Carey running onto this one, trying to get support on the far side, but Tipperary almost winning the ball back. Fred Hegarty is out there on the far side. Ball going up along the line into the central goal. Fred Hegarty again going back, trying to get that ball, but the tip men are back in numbers, trying to take this ball down to the far side of the field, around the middle. Again, the dangerous ball dropping in. Robert Hofstra goes in, again in front of the goal. Again, the ball was taken away. Oh, that was brilliant out there from Matthew O'Halloran coming across. Now it comes out into the middle of the field, picked up by Jamie Moylan. Jamie Moylan racing up through the middle of the field. He's looking for support out here to this side. He chips the brilliant ball out here to the centre, trying to pick that ball up to the middle of the field, trying to move it out. It's a strike from way out the field. It's a dangerous ball going across across the goal, but Paddy McCormick is going to try and win this one. Darren Neville is onto the side. That being Paddy McCormick is back there, strikes the ball. Again the ball going, but again Graham Ball is on the far side of the field. He's going to take control of this one. He wins the ball. He looks around. He gets it back out to the middle of the field, trying to win it. Again coming away with that ball. Now it comes into James Hegarty. James shipping the ball. Oh, fantastic. Onto Fred Hegarty on the far side. Fred, when he strikes it, he can he score it? From out the field, the ball goes across the goal. And it goes to the left and it goes wide. 5 minutes left in Park na Gael. 2:24 for Clare, 2:23 for Tipperary. How could you put anything on this one? What way will this one in? Because it will in tonight. Again, it's a free in. And I thought it was absolutely. Well, again, the referee coming away with that one. Didn't see that into the centre it goes. Picked up out there, trying to go through the centre. Looking around here, running into traffic. There's going to be a free out. It's going to be a free out. Jack Meskel, the man that was penalised here, is going to be a free out for Tipperary.
Yeah, look at it. It looked like that Matthew had pushed him in the back before it came, caught the ball. Referee was on the ball, but look at, you win some, you lose some. But let's try to be impartial. It was a free.
It's Cormac Fitzpatrick. He's going back now. He's going to leave it here at the moment, so it's a free for Tipperary on their own 45 metre line here. It looks like maybe David Costigan that's going back to take it on the clock. 4 minutes left, 1 point between the sides. Clare leading here at the moment in Park na Gael. It's a long ball. It's coming out here. The man that took that one was Jake Donlan Houlihan, dropping it right into the edge of the square.
Robert
Loftus goes up in the air, comes down with that ball. It goes back to the ground, trying to pick that ball up. Now trying to get that ball away out to this side. It's Clare on the attack coming out here. Out the ball goes into the middle of the field, picked up by Jack Meskel into the centre goal, but 3 Tipperary men right around this one at the moment, trying to come out here. Ronan Kilroy being challenged, gets the ball away back over to the far side of the field. Now it gets out here to Patrick Ryan. Tipperary still have it. Again, brilliant from Ronan Kilroy, diving in here, and it's going to be a line ball. The crowd are almost on their feet here in Park na Gael. Line ball, yes, and it's going in down to Stephen Tobin.
Yeah, Marco clearly looks like he's after pulling a groin injury or something there. Sean Boyce looks like he's coming on. Is it 19?
We stay with Stephen Tobin. He's going to take this line ball. The scoreboard will tell you 2:24, 2:23, and it's once again on the attack. Comes out to this side of the field. It's a long ball from way out, and the sides are level once again, sending the ball high, sending the ball straight over the bar, right from the sideline here. And the man that finished it was Don Dugden. Again, Tipperary men into the middle of the field. Clare win the ball. James Hegarty driving up into the centre. Again, it's a dangerous ball. Tomas O'Connor goes up. The ball goes right inside. Fred Hegarty running onto it, but Tipperary have 3 men back here at the moment, about to be challenged. Drills the ball up along the line. It's gone out over the line. It's going to be a line ball for Clare. He up for the ball, trying to win that one. Changes on the side.
Sean Boyce for Marco Cleary.
It's Sean Boyce coming on. Marco Cleary coming off injured here, and Sean Boyce going in. We'll take Callicoan, the man from O'Callaghan's Mills. It's going to be a line ball. It looks like it's going to be. Fred Hegarty.
It's up there, yeah.
It's Fred Hegarty. It's Fred Hegarty is the man that will take this ball on the 45 metre line. There's 2 minutes left here in Park na Gael and Limerick.
I'm not going to say it.
The sides are level at 2 goals and 24 points apiece. Fred Hegarty has a chance to take this one. This one would be as good as we've seen the right road. Let's see what he does. Line ball. It's going to be Fred Hegarty. It's high. It's just curling at the last moment. Can they keep the ball in play out to the far side of the field? Still trying to win it across to the far side. Again, Harry Doherty strikes the ball from out the field. It's high. It's dropping in, but it goes to the right of the goal, and it goes wide. 90 seconds left. Paddy McCormick with the puck out for Tipperary.
Yeah, it goes. They elect to go along now. Robert Loftus. Again,
it's going to be a free in for Tipperary on the 65 metre line. A push on the back here, and this is one of those moments in Park na Gael. Now, it's just outside the Clare 65 metre line. It's going to be Cormac Fitzpatrick, who's been brilliant right throughout the year, taking these kind of frees, but this is a real pressure one. Mark Sheedy is inside. I was going to say Mark Sheedy is inside in the goal. He's not inside in the goal. He's just standing to the left, the right hand side of it as we look, and of course he always does that diversion, putting the hurley up. It is going to be Cormac Fitzpatrick. It's a high ball. It's a dropping ball. It's dropping in. It comes off the post. It comes off the post. Out to Mark Sheedy. Mark Sheedy
Free out.
It is going to be a free out for Clare. Who wrote the script for this under-20 championship?
Take your time. Take your time.
In Limerick. And again, Mark Sheedy about to strike it. Whoever gets their hand on this one, it is so important. Hit to the far side, almost coming out to the middle of the field, trying to get it. But Tipperary win the ball back. It's a high ball, dropping right in. Metro Holland running out to get it. Robert Loftus is out there as well, trying to get control of it. Out to the far side of the field, still trying to roll the ball into his hand. The referee could blow the whistle any minute here. Gets the ball out into the middle of the field. It comes out to the far side. Clare on the attack, up along the line, trying to get control of it. Ball out over the line. 1 minute of additional
Clare
time.
ball.
1 minute of additional time. 80 minutes and 30 and exactly 10 seconds on the clock right now. 50 seconds left here. It's a line ball for Clare, and it has looked like it's going to be Shawnee Arthur.
Yeah.
Shawnee Arthur will take this one. Again, it's so important here. Do you go for it? But again, it's a great ball. Right into the edge of it. Up to go for it. Ball going into the middle. Can Clare get their hands on this one? But Tipperary clear their lines once again. Coming away with that ball into the middle of the field. Again, it's all important, this one. Again, out to the far side. Matthew Holland is back there. Out to the middle of the field. Trying to come away with it. And Matthew getting away with it. He's going to strike it long. Up along the line here. Tomas O'Connor coming out. Can he control it? The ball going out over the line. And it is going to be a Tipperary ball.
Off with Tomas O'Connor.
Yeah, it's going to be a Tipperary ball. And I say now, Tommy, if you put your house on something here, you could put your house on penalties in the Gaelic Grounds here in Limerick, because the referee has an opportunity right now to blow the final
81,
whistle.
yeah,
it's absolutely. He has an opportunity to blow the final whistle here in Park na Gael. Again, they're going to leave the line ball here, and again, once that line ball is taken, I'm going to predict the referee is going to blow the full-time whistle at 2 goals and 24 points apiece, and that's exactly what he does. We're going to penalties in the Gaelic Grounds in Limerick in the Munster Under-20 Hurling Final. And Tommy, you know, as I said it, like certain games have everything. This, you could not write the script for this any better than what we saw tonight.
Look at Sil, I mean, both of these players, sets of players, have given it all. Look at, we won't even go there. I'm not sure it's penalties the way to decide it. These players are just, on both sides, have been shining lights of the GAA. I think, tired bodies out there, tired minds. It's now going to be mind games. I think, who can step up, in this pressure situation after 81 minutes of hurling. Now, I'm not sure, will the management have allocated players to hit the penalties, or will it be a case of who feels up to it?
It was just a few years ago. I was just looking down there at Mark Sheedy, who'd be facing up to it. He was the last man I saw here in the Gaelic Grounds facing up to a minor championship, if you remember that. And if you remember also on that particular night, was Tipperary that took the first penalty. He came off his line and then he had to take it again. He had to take it again. So, Mark, I know knowing the character that he is, he'd be looking forward to this. But what a moment, what a way this under-20 final, a place I'm told in the All-Ireland final awaits the winners here. So look, there is so much to play for here at the moment, but it's going to be decided. And again, as the fella says, it's a tough encounter for any player down there taking this on both sides. In fairness, we saw it here last year in the Munster Hurling Final when senior players found it difficult even on that.
It looks like 6 tick players have stepped away from the group. It looks like they've stepped away from the group. So Oisin O'Donoghue is one, Ormond is another, Tobin is another, Cormac Fitz is another one. I haven't seen. It's Kilroy and who's over there. We're second guessing who's going to take it.
Fred Hegarty is going to be one, and I can tell you, looks like possibly Ronan Kilroy. Again, now if somebody's listening to us now that we're just talking off the cuff, where we're trying to figure out something that we don't need to figure out, to be quite honest with you, because we'll have to wait a few minutes and we'll see who's going to take these penalties. But it's going to be Paddy McCormack, and Mark Sheedy. It's a big, each player has to take one.
Test,
absolutely, it's a daunting test.
No, look at, you don't prepare yourself for this, and if you do, look at it. It's going to be potluck now, I think. Just looking down at the Clare management there, the penalty takers have to come from the players that finished up the game, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's and it's only 5 players.
Yes.
In other words, if it goes past 5, it's
second round.
It is the second round for the same 5 players. It's the same 5 players. So, hopefully we'll see what happens.
I'd say probably the 2 Hegartys, I think, will step up, James and Fred. Harry Doherty, I'd say, probably has hit freeze.
Brendan Cummins is down there with the full circle of players right around, management and substitutes and the whole lot, and he's just having a word with them down here to our right hand side, as we said, and as if to say, like, this is the way it's going to go, whatever way it goes. There's very little else they could have done on the field here when both sides, as we said, players suffering a lot of cramp here in the extra time here in Park de Gael in Limerick. As we said to Bernie and all the gang back there at Keating's Bar and Restaurant, a special night here in Park de Gael in Limerick. Can it be extra special here over the next 10-15 minutes? We'll see from that. But again, the Tipperary again inside, and Terence Fahey just inside in the middle, probably issuing the same instructions to all the management, to all the substitutes, to all the players as well, that this is it goes the way it goes, and they're going down to that goal, they're going down to the goal down below.
I think Johnny Ryan has indicated that it's going down there, so probably with the breeze, but it wouldn't make any difference in here, would it?
Well, it does. It probably does, and it doesn't. It all depends on the players. We do know who they are now. The Tipperary players have gone into the middle of the field. Okay, Stephen Tobin, Jamie Ormond is going to be one of the players, and again, I'm looking
Cormac
back,
Fitzpatrick.
Is David Costigan one of those players as well?
Is the keeper one?
Yeah, again, he is. Well, we'll see. Yeah,
there's 4 players in the keep.
It looks like he is. Looks like he is. But we'll see in just a moment.
Oisin O'Donoghue is there as well.
He's over there. Yeah. So they're the 5 players I would imagine here at the moment, and Owen Gunning going over, went off injured, again coming out into the middle of the field, and again just taking the toss,
Arthur,
probably to see who's going to go first in this penalty shootout.
Yeah, it looks like Shawnee Arthur, James Hegarty, Fred Hegarty, Ronan Kilroy, I think, is it? Yeah, he's in that group there anyway. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is Mark Sheedy to take one himself?
He's a fair man out to strike a ball.
It looks like we have 4 players, so Mark Sheedy will be one of our takers by the look of. No, the captain is coming back here.
But he's only coming back.
Yeah, so we're gone with. Yeah. So I think we're gone with 4 outfield players and the keeper.
Looks like that at the moment. So again, big moments here in Park de Gael. The referees and the umpires are going down here to the goal, down here to our right hand side, down here, as we said, and you can see the darkness in the ground, in the sky behind us. It's about a quarter. We came in here early this evening. It's about 10:45 now at the moment, and we're still here in Park de Gael under the lights. But again, the most important thing of all is there's a cup to be presented to the winning team here. Who will it be? All the substitutes, all the team members, all the backroom. They're both again linked right up along the sideline here at the moment, and again the players are out in the middle of the field, and we'll keep an eye to see who's going down here. Tommy, down here is going to be Fred Hegarty is going to be the first man. Paddy McCormick is back on the goal here at the moment. He scored a penalty just a few moments ago, so again a hugely important moment. We'll keep you right up to it. It's going to start here in the next 30 seconds here. Fred Hegarty is back there, and again Mark Sheedy is going down. He's going to be the next goalkeeper going down here again, just to see what. The referee is calling the 2 goalkeepers just together here to stay on the line. You can move across the line, but under no circumstances can you move outside the line. And again, looking over absolutely, the sideline is completely lined from 45 to 45 with the players, the backroom management, and everybody associated with the team, both teams, right down here. It's a spectacle again. There's no question. You don't see that very often, let me tell you.
No, and I'm surprised. I suppose the gates are locked, but there isn't a crowd of young that's gone behind the back of the goals. I suppose it's probably the gates haven't gone to the terrace down there. So
absolutely not. Fred Hegarty is going to be the first man to take this penalty for Clare. Again, down to our right hand side. Paddy McCormick dancing inside on the sideline. Fred will place the ball right now.
Scored one already.
He has scored, I know that, yeah. This is great. Thanks for telling us. Here to the far side. Fred Hegarty placing the ball about a metre and a half just outside, so you have to strike the ball on the 20-metre line. Fred Hegarty, Aina Kilnamona, again, what an evening he's had in Park de Gael, lining up to take this one here right now. Paddy McCormick in the goal, first penalty, shot, rolled it into the back of the net from Fred Hegarty. No chance for Paddy McCormick inside in the goal mouth, and now the man that's coming up is Oisin O'Donoghue. The captain is lining up to take this one, and it's again 1 out of 1 down here. So Tipperary getting ready. Oisin O'Donoghue About to strike this one again on the 20-metre line. Max Sheedy dancing his way inside in the goal. Oisin O'Donoghue will see him on Saturday evening on the Tipperary side in Simple Stadium in Thurles. About to strike this one. Oh, Max Sheedy dives across the goal and he saves a cracking shot from Oisin O'Donoghue. Clare leading 1 goal to no score. 4 more penalties to go on both sides.
Father Harry, if you're listening out there, I know he's a great friend of yours, Mark Sheedy, but he's after doing you proud.
Absolutely, lining up to take this one. James Hegarty looks like being the next player lining up to take this one, and James will strike it over the right shoulder. Paddy McCormack still inside in the goal here. Again looking out here. Wait a minute, James Hegarty. Now he's moving back here. Again he has come back into the side after a long year of injury. Now he's about to strike it. He's about to lift it very, very shortly here. Lining up to take this one. Now he's about to lift. He strikes. He shot. Oh, again, absolutely clinical stuff from James Hegarty into the right left corner of the net, and Max Sheedy goes back into the goal again, and now it is going to be Jamie Orman for Tipperary that lines up to take this one. Again he's waiting for it. Max Sheedy again inside in the goal. He's going to be, looks like he's going to be one of the penalty takers as well, so it could be some night for Max Sheedy inside in the goal, but it is right now Jamie Orman. He has a goal and 4 points from play here in this game right throughout the 80 minutes, and he's lining up to take this one. Max Sheedy still again, he's still moving away. Jamie Orman about to strike, and again Rhodes, that's a perfect goal right into the net. No question, no chance for Max Sheedy on that one. Great strike from Jamie Orman.
I think it's Ronan Kilroy is up next to see.
It isn't. It's Max Sheedy that's up next to line up to take this one. So Max Sheedy taking penalty number 3 here. Again going back here trying to place this ball. Goalkeeper versus goalkeeper. The Clare man is the man that's taking the penalty here as he lines up, moves back here the two steps back. So again he's a good metre and a half back from back the 20-metre line as he comes up to take this one. Max Sheedy against Paddy McCormack in the Tipperary goal. The Clare goalkeeper. Again everybody holding to that silence here. Max Sheedy a shot, and rolls it in again to the net. Max Sheedy again sending the ball into the back of the Tipperary net, and now coming up to take it is going to be Cormac Fitzpatrick lining up to take this one, and Max Sheedy goes back into the goal once again. That is the Cormac Fitzpatrick. Tommy, you needn't look at it, just listen, I'll tell you what's happening here, but it is going to be Cormac Fitzpatrick with penalty number 3 for Tipperary. Clare at the moment leading, well we won't tell you what they're leading by, we'll wait for Cormac Fitzpatrick. A shot, and again Max Sheedy dives out and saves it. Max Sheedy has saved the ball inside, and right now it's as simple as this. If looking down here at Shawnee Arthur has the opportunity to win the Munster Under 20 trophy here this side. If he scores this, it's game over, and the cup will be going to Clare with Shawnee Arthur.
I saw this young lad, playing minor, and he used to give me the heebie-jeebies. He's so cool, he's so calm. He must have nerves of steel. Now, Shawnee Arthur.
Shawnee Arthur is on the way. If he scores a Clare run Munster champions, shot, he's blocked inside by Paddy McCormack. He blocks the ball inside, and again they'll be back out. Tipperary coming up to take their 4th penalty. Tobin. Yeah, and their 4th penalty. But again, if Max Sheedy saves this, Clare will be dancing around the Gaelic Grounds for the next half an hour, because then they'll have won the Munster title. But it is such a crucial penalty for Tipperary right now.
Fair slap of a ball he has in play now, whether he has the ability to do it from a penalty.
Stephen Tobin is the man, as again he's a player you'll probably see on Saturday evening in Thurles as well. He's lining up to take this one. He's had a brilliant opening half to this. Again coming up to take this one. Max Sheedy again still inside in the goal. Now about to strike it. It's a low shot. It's into the back of the net. It's into the back of the Clare net. And now we have an opportunity. Who's coming up to take this one? Ronan Kilroy has the same. Again, if he scores it, Clare will be Munster champions. Paddy McCormack back in the Tipperary goal. Again, can I borrow the words of George Hamilton many years ago when he said, a country, you can make it a county right now. They're on the stand here at the moment. They're on their feet down by the sideline. And again, they're waiting for Ronan Kilroy, the man from the banner. Again, he has gone, he's really, really looking forward to this championship. He's had a tough year. Then he's lining up to take this one. What a moment this would be for the man from the banner to put the banner on top. And he takes this one, this low shot. Again, Paddy McCormack saves it inside in the Tipperary goal. And again, Tipperary have to score this one, and then it'll go to sudden death. Tommy, you can turn off that microphone because you're not doing nothing. Only what's gone. It's going to be
breathing heavy. No.
It's going to be, once again, it's lining up to take this one. We're trying to get a look inside. Again, Mark Sheedy inside. Tipperary have to score this one. Yeah, out to the middle of the field. It comes up. Mark Sheedy lining up. Costigan about to strike it. It's low as hard. Oh, it's a goal for Tipperary. It's a goal for Tipperary. And now we're in sudden death in the Munster Under-20 Hurling Final. They're down on the sideline here, and it's coming up. It's Fred Hegarty that will be the first man back. You go back through the same 5 players again, and it is Fred Hegarty is going to be the first man.
I think you can change the rotation. I think
you can change the rotation, but you can't change the players. Again, I've never seen so many people down on the sideline, players, management and the whole lot, and their hands are up to their head here as Fred Hegarty covering their eyes right now at the moment. We'd love to do that, but we can't, because then we'd be no use to you if you're listening in. Fred Hegarty about to strike it, again strikes this one, and again he sends the ball into the back of the net.
Brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant.
Now
from
Stephen Tobin is back up again.
Is back up to take this one right now. As we said, the next one, it's sudden death from here on. So it is Stephen Tobin. Again, he has to score it, and again the referee having
has scored already. Which, you know, so you're not going to put a player that probably missed one back up to hit another one.
Not yet. But Stephen Tobin again, he's looking at the goals. Mark Sheedy is still inside in the goal mouth at the moment. Stephen Tobin again lining up to take this one. You could hear a pin drop in the Gaelic Grounds here in Limerick for just a moment. That's all you're waiting for. But it's Stephen Tobin once again. He's about to strike, and he says, "Oh! Munster Under-20 Hurling champions!" Mark Sheedy has pulled it off right inside in the goal mouth, and if ever you saw drama, it's absolutely here. The whole stand has come down on the field here. Mark Sheedy has been absolutely surrounded down on the edge of the 20-metre line. Tommy, you want to get a word in?
Still, you know, fortune favours the brave, they say. And I think, we've spoke about this Clare team all year, where we started off slow, they were under the cosh, they had to win, and they came out. And every question that was put to them, they've answered it. And today, they went to Cork after losing. They came today, they went extra time, they went to penalties. Something about this team, that there's resilience and there's mental strength. I'm not sure can you put that into players. What a group of players, what a group of management. And Mark Sheedy, I love you.
Absolutely, there's no question about it. He pulled off saves, he scored, but that was a cracking shot from Stephen Tobin for
but still, they were all well hit. The saves he made were top class. It was just, you couldn't say there was a bad penalty hit in any of them, even after 80 minutes of play.
But he's that kind of a player. But look at this, is a collective group.
And scored one as well.
Yeah. And this is a collective group of 24 players, and again the players who have been part and parcel of the extended panel as well. A fantastic management. We saw him the first day. In the Munster Under-20 Championship, and to be very fair, the one thing we said from the very start, if we had to be perfectly honest, that they weren't the patch of what they were 3 years ago. But as Terence Fahey kept saying, they haven't them together. We didn't get them together. We couldn't train, but slowly but surely. But in the last 3 or 4 games, they've just taken it to a different level against Tipperary, against Cork, and again tonight here in Limerick.
It's just unbelievable. And again, you sometimes, when you look for in sport, you get a break, or there's a changing moment in a season. That victory from the jaws of defeat down in Thurles, I think gave these players and management the confidence to go on. Yes, they went down to Cork, put up a display, made a couple of mistakes, came out the following week, down to Cork again, put on a brilliant display, got us back here today, and look at what more can we say? Hats off to them. Clare, in a week, where we probably were focusing on tonight with one eye on the weekend. What will that do for the county? Not alone the team management and the senior players. I see Ross coming at the weekend, and they reckon the 20s fed off the minors, the seniors fed off the 20s. This is just absolutely brilliant. And still, Not alone are we Munster champions, we're in the All-Ireland final.
Yeah, we're in the All-Ireland final. We're not quite sure who's there. Is either Galway or Wexford, I think.
Yeah, Galway and Kilkenny are in the final. They have to play the final.
They'll play the Leicester final.
Galway won after extra time.
We're going to wind up here very, very shortly, because by the time Owen Gunning makes his way up to the podium to collect the Munster Under-20 trophy, that'll take some while, let me tell you. But as I said, it's been one of those most fantastic of evenings. An evening that'll go down in the history of Clare GA. There's no question about that. We'll be talking about this one for a long, long time to come. Tommy, I'll give you a final word.
Yeah, look, it hats off to the players and management. And the one thing I will say is that sport, sometimes you don't always get your rewards out of sport. But this group of players, this group of management, and the whole of Clare, I think it's not about deserving it. We earned the right. We are the Munster champions. We're the best team in Munster. We move on. Brilliant tonight for Clare. Brilliant for those group of players, their families, the people that have supported them from the time they were able to catch a hurling. Mothers, fathers, club coaches, you name it, development squads. This is a culmination of particularly this group 3 years on from winning the All-Ireland. These guys now are double All-Ireland, or have a chance to be double All-Ireland winners.
Absolutely. We'll wind up here in Park the Gael here in Limerick. A special word of thanks to Bernie Keating and everybody back there, as we said, on the road to in Kilbeha, on the road to Loophead. Owen Gunning is down on the sideline now waiting for the cup. And again, a special word of thanks to Derek there during half time, and to the patient Paula back at base, and to Tommy on analysis. It's been one of those memorable, unforgettable evenings in Park the Gael. We expected a thriller, we got extra time, we got penalties, but most of all, we got a victory. Again, on the scoreline of Clare, 2 goals and 24 points, Tipperary 2-24, and again Clare winning 4-3 on penalties after extra time. From everybody in Park the Gael and Limerick, is bye-bye for now. Let the celebrations begin.